go ahead and I'm gonna deafen myself while I take care of my kid. If you need me to
Alright.
drop a ping, and then I'll hop back in.
Yeah.
Whenever J Dude gets in, if you want to ping me, so I can mention the stuff to him. Unless you guys want to do it.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away. Ere break of day, to seek the pale enchanted gold. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, while hammers fell like ringing bells in places deep where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells, for ancient king and elvish lord, there many a gleaming golden hoard they shaped and brought, and light they caught, to hide in gems on hilt of sword, on silver necklaces they strung, the floating stars on crowns they hung, the dragonfly in twisted wire, they mesh the light of moon and sun. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away. Ere break of day, to claim our long forgotten gold, goblets they carved there for themselves, raced right along with Geralt of Rivia. Along came this song. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat. And so cried the witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty. At the edge of the world, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you the more. Oh, he wiped out your past, got kicked in his chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale. A champion prevailed, defeated the villain. Now pour him some ale. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity.
Sunday on CBS.
You don't want these guys as your enemy.
They don't want me as theirs.
Injustice will be equalized.
I'm using my powers for good. When I can't sleep, it's not because of all the things I've done. It's because of all the people I couldn't save.
Queen Latifah.
I'm the one you call when you can't call 911.
CBS original series. Watch The Equalizer. New Sunday on CBS or stream anytime.
Better sleep means a better you. That's why Mattress Firm stands behind the Rest Assured promise, featuring the best mattresses from America's top-rated brands like the Tempur-Breeze collection. And save up to $500 on premium adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a $300 instant gift with your purchase, good towards sleep accessories. Shop Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and more with our sleep experts today to get your best sleep, only at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. Visit mattressfirm.com for complete details.
Any credit card can offer cash back, but only Discover matches all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. It's like getting one of those birthday cards that's shaped like cash, so you already know there's cash inside before opening it. But in this case, it's stuffed with your first year cash back match, and you don't even have to send a thank you note. Cashback match. Only by Discover Card. Learn more at discover.com/match. Discover. Something brighter.
Can you not do that? You'll blunt them.
Ooh, do you hear that, lads? He says we'll blunt the knives.
Blunt the knives, bend the forks, smash the bottles and burn the corks.
Tip the glasses and crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Cut the cloth, tread on the fat, leave the bones on the bedroom mat, pour the milk on the pantry floor. Splash the wine on every door, dump the crotch in a boiling bowl, pound them up with a thumping pole, and when you're finished if they are whole, send them down the hall to roll. That's what Bilbo Baggins
Oh, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Very freaking tired.
Uh-oh.
It'll be fine. We'll be good.
Better be good.
Yeah, we'll be good. I'm just worn out. I'm not like sleepy.
I gotcha.
I'm just like worn out.
I feel you. We're still gonna hold off until 10:30 so I can put my kid down, and then that way there's no interruptions.
Sounds good.
If that's
Did you
cool.
push enter? I loaded the file onto the floppy this morning.
Over $1,000 for this thing, and it is useless. Just
Gives me more time to watch.
These are first quarter numbers.
Fucking
Prawn.
5 times over.
no.
Towards expectations, but mine.
Ski videos on YouTube.
Charming part of Fall River lets to
Nice.
reach while I had bed and breakfast.
What is a VTT window?
Virtual tabletop.
Oh, got it.
Securing access
Makes
to
sense.
the guest hub. So once again,
Yes.
he was right.
I thought so.
Damn fucking tune. What else do you have? Have we heard back about the Ed Gein farm? Oh, I have my lamp guy making faux human skin shades for every room.
Just to clarify, J-Dude, are you okay if I stream this to Twitch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Locals will make you noise about
This is for Twitch's comments and concerns.
Boil on the sphincter that is Wisconsin. They don't want tourists and yuppies making a trip up there.
We'll
to
be
buy
right
their
back. If you need me,
jam,
throw a ping in the
disgusting
chat.
beef jerky and bathtub gasoline.
You've had the idea for months now. You've told your friends about it, your mom, your mom's mom, your yoga instructor. You've worked out every detail, the name, the logo. Now it's time to Squarespace it. But you don't know a thing about websites? Squarespace it. Worried about it looking good? That's what templates are for. Squarespace it. But you need more than a site? Need a whole brand, social campaigns, promotion, the whole 9 yards? Squarespace it. It's that easy. Got an idea? Squarespace it. Use offer code Spotify for 10% off your first website.
When it comes to climate change, we've been asking, how screwed are we?
Turns out the answer kind of depends on us.
We can choose to be completely screwed, but we also have the ability to limit the damage. So we can choose whether we're screwed.
We're on team Let's Not Screw Ourselves.
And that is why we started this podcast, How to Save a Planet, from Gimlet.
Tap now to listen for free on Spotify.
At Burger King, $1 is all you need with the $1 Your Way menu.
I need $1, that's what I need.
Get the bacon cheeseburger, chicken junior, value fries, or value soft drink for only $1.
Well, I need $1,
The $1 Your Way menu. Value like nowhere else. Burger King, your way, way better. At participating restaurants, tax extra.
Oh, hello?
Yo.
Oh. Morgan, mic check. Your mic's not coming through, babe.
Is that better?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I just gotta crank it, but yeah, we Gucci.
Might turn her sensitivity down real quick. 1 second.
You got even louder than before, Jay. What the hell?
Me?
Yeah.
So, is that good or bad?
Okay. Right here.
I thought I could have a life. I thought I could be free. But I'll never be free. Darkness will always walk with me. Bobby's old enough to understand. Tell him I loved him more than everything.
Is that better? Okay.
To protect him. To end it. Bye, son.
All right, friends.
Yay.
Are we all here?
Yes, sir.
Jay, are you here?
Yeah.
Other Jay.
Walter is.
Bold. Yeah.
Just making sure you're here.
Oh yeah, I'm finishing up with it.
You're good.
All right, 1 minute. Well,
Yeah,
that's
you're
this
good.
episode.
You still got 2 minutes, no big deal. I'm not too terribly concerned about it.
So you tell me that I had to close my YouTube video that I was watching, and we're not even going to start right now?
Yes.
Well, if you paid attention to the time, you would know.
Do you think I pay attention?
What the fuck was that?
Fuck was what?
Why do I hear him twice? Oh.
Oh, it's because he's broadcasting through Roll20. So what you guys want to do is in Roll20, you go to the top right gear. It says My Settings. Scroll all the way down. There'll be a thing that says I want to broadcast to others. I want to receive from others.
Nothing. And nothing.
Make sure it says nothing, and then you'll have to hit reconnect to reload the page.
All right. I'm here.
Hello. Welcome, friends, players and adventurers, to Dungeons and Dragons. Finally having our fucking session. All right. You guys got all your snacks?
Yes.
Did you all
I've got cookie dough and a jug of milk.
Nice. Did you test?
I don't have any food. I need to go grocery shopping.
Jay, did you test your character to make sure it's working with D&D Beyond?
I'm not sure.
Just click one of the the attack roll or something to make sure it's queued up. Yep, cool. What's up? Her shit's fucked up. 1 sec. Alright, sorry. The thick witch had some issues with her stream.
Wasn't there something else that I was supposed to do, but I never did?
Like
an additional thing that
there was an additional bit to the character sheet. Based on your backgrounds, everybody gets like a special little ability feature.
How do I add that?
That's gonna be something that I have to do, or actually, yeah, I might have to add that on my own. I don't know. I'll go back and look through it and see how to do that. It's not going to affect tonight's game at all.
Okay.
Thank you, Thick Witch, for your Prime sub. Appreciate it.
Very poggers.
All right, so you guys, let me pull up my script. My 1,687 word script that I wrote today.
Damn, son.
All right. So, you guys, this is the Grim Hollow Adventures based in the world of Theris. Theris is a dark and damp region, experiencing a lot of turmoil. There's 365 days in the year per normal Earth world. You can assume that most things that happen in our Earth will happen in this world unless I specify otherwise. Time moves the same, all that good stuff, gravity, etc. Out of the 365 days, majority of the continent faces rain and overcast, 350 of them. There are only about, what is that? Math's hard. 15 days out of the year where certain regions will get sunlight and clear skies. For whatever reason, wherever you guys hail from, you, for the last month, have seen flyers mentioning a festival of challenges, and it's made its way throughout the Baroque Empire. That is where we're going to be starting. Let me switch you guys over. Hopefully that picture renders. There we go. So these flyers have been cresting throughout the Baroque Empire. Though the reason for such festivities is unknown, it seems like a good opportunity for an aspiring hero to find a foothold in the ever-dying business of adventuring. Even though these are dark times, perhaps a good sport challenge is what this region needs to pull itself out of darkness. Whatever your reason for attending, you decide to venture forth. You locate one of these flyers and observe on the rear side of the flyer a map depicting the location of a relatively small village just a day north of the main road. Traveling during these times is rough and risky, but hopefully this festival will be worth it. Who knows what could happen? Scene fade. You find yourself in a carriage portion of a wagon traveling towards the festival. As you look around you, you note a few other travelers whose faces you don't know. Glancing about the wagon, you identify the following characters. A Goliath-built woman with biceps larger than most men's torsos. Her jet black hair falls loosely over her shoulders. Sitting next to her, humming to himself some god-awful show tune, is a blonde and overly excited elven man. Across from the Goliath woman, balancing the weight of the wagon, is a hulking, hooded figure. While most of his body is covered, it is hard to mistake the light green-hued skin and the defined jawbone of the half-orc. Finally, we come to the last figure. You can tell by his stature that he is a human male, with a religious medallion dangling from his neck and looking mad as fuck. If you guys would like to take a moment to introduce yourselves in a more personal manner, you can contradict anything I just said. I just came up with that today. This time is yours if you want to roleplay anything.
Sir Elf, can you please stop humming that god-awful song?
No, I will hum however much I want. Deedle-dee, deedle-dum.
At least keep it quiet.
Okay, fine, I'll hum a little quieter, but I make no guarantees about stopping.
I'll ask the elf if he takes requests.
It depends.
I would love a sea shanty.
Do we have a rhythm bot in this Discord?
We do.
Okay.
While he is looking up his sea shanty.
It'll take me 2 seconds.
Is there anything specific anyone wants to announce about themselves to the company? You are all, for the most part, foreign. Foreign to each other, strangers of like. Watching this interaction with curiosity on how I Very well. I hear nothing.
Well, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull to your next payday, and it's time.
I thank him.
Okay, enough of
that. Out of character, I actually like this song. Hold on.
Like, why would you do that? You said this was our time for interaction.
All I could think of when you described the how we saw each other was, adventure, you're finally awake.
That is the exact what was going through my head when
Thank you.
when I built this.
Hell yes. I was like, here we go.
That's 100%. I thought about throwing in some some Rickroll the ba-dum 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 ba-dum. But yeah. Anywho's.
All right.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to specify about yourselves? Anything you want to say? You don't have to. If not, I'm going to keep going.
Nope, I'm good.
Once, going twice. Okay. Now that everyone has generically acquainted themselves, you begin pondering everyone's reason for coming, including your own. Doubt mildly creeps into your mind as you reflect on your journey here. Regardless of how far or how hard you traveled, you can't seem to quite take your mind off the roadblock a few paces back. Everyone attending the festival is required to leave all personal mounts and transportations behind. Guards loaded everyone into the wagons. You figured they have a good reason, but as you creep along, you notice the path seems difficult for the wagon to traverse. The ground beneath you becomes less and less preserved. What started out as a well-beaten road leading away from the main highway has slowly transitioned into the narrow trail barely visible beneath the overgrowth. Vines and leaves and branches sprawl outward from the tree line, almost as if they're reaching for help. Now that you think about it, you gaze around the surrounding forest about you and realize the sun is out today. For the first time in who knows how long, the sun is out. And it's not raining. Yet. A good omen, to be sure. Nonetheless, the existence of the sunlight and dense forest does not take away from the ever-lingering shadows in the distance. In fact, if you look hard enough, you swear you see some of them moving. After a few hours of travel and sporadic conversation, you begin to hear circus music in the distance. The convoy of wagons pulls you into a clearing. Fuck you, Spotify, killing the fucking mood. The convoy wagon pulls you into a clearing just on the perimeter of what appears to be fairgrounds. This must be the festival. You dismount as the carts halt. As you and the other patrons approach the gate, a guard waves you down. Oi! How long are you staying? The festival runs for 3 days to include today. If you have your own lodging, you can rent a plot for 1 silver per night. If you need lodging, you can rent a plot and a tent for 1 gold piece a night. Either way, meals are supplied and can be found in the back tent. Your entry fee covers any and all events. However, all patrons are encouraged to tip and donate if they feel ever so generous. At the end of each night, there will be a challenge. Entry fee for the adventurous challenge is 1 gold piece per. There will be 3 tiers of winners per event, each place giving X amount of points. Whoever has the most points by the end of festival is crowned the champion, and to the victor go the spoils.
Okay, so hold up, homie. You're saying when you're saying 1 gold per, you mean like 1 gold per event or 1 gold per night?
If you need a plot and a tent, is 1 gold per night.
No. That's not what I asked you.
If you're talking about the challenges, it's
That's
one.
What I'm talking
it's 1
about.
gold per person per event.
Okay, because you didn't really explain if it's per event or per night,
yes.
So I just wanted to clear it up.
All right, apologies.
Thanks, homie.
So out of the 4 of you, which one of you guys have... Actually, I don't think any of you guys have tents. You guys, how many of you guys have bedrolls?
I have a bedroll.
I have a bedroll.
I honestly have no idea.
What if we don't want a tent? What if we just want to sleep out in the open?
Then it's 1 silver per plot if you wish to sleep in the elements.
Yeah, I just got a blanket.
I got a bedroll. Somebody want to share?
You don't have a bedroll? Is that
No,
what you said?
I do have a bedroll, and I'm offering to share if somebody wants to get cozy with an elf.
I will pay 1 silver to have the plot farthest away from this guy.
Okay.
Wait.
What
do I not have a bedroll?
Yeah, I don't know. Esperantilde, equipment. No, you do not have a bedroll. Because I believe you have a backpack because you chose the explorers or the dungeoneers kit.
I knew a bedroll was going to come in handy.
Okay. So Drac is paying. Is that how you want to pronounce Drac?
Yes.
Okay. Drac is paying 1 silver piece. You sign the ledger saying you get plot 1A. What about the rest of you guys?
I'm gonna pay for a plot.
Just a plot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I climb on top of a building and sleep there?
You look around and there are no buildings besides tents, and it does not appear that they are put together enough to support human weight.
Can I roll but I'm an elf.
People weight.
I'm an elf. Can I roll a stealth check and sleep in somebody else's tent?
If you want, you still have to pay for lodging or for the plot to sleep on.
Not if they don't see me. That's what the stealth check is for.
So you want to like step away from the crowd, wait for everyone to pass, and then sneak in?
Yes.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, I'm fine with it. Well, I'm fine with you trying at least. Ivar, you are a ranger. You got 1 silver piece. Sleep. Okay.
That's a pretty good stealth roll.
Okay. Before we take care of that, I'm gonna hop over to Esmeralda. What do you want?
Well, first off, how big are said tents? Because I'm kind of tall.
They're big enough to support a tall human, so about 6'5".
Okay, well, I guess I will take a tent and a plot since I don't really have much of a choice. Unless there are trees. Are there a lot of trees around?
There are
and
trees
how
on the
soggy do they look?
there are trees on the outside perimeter, but nothing inside the gate.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'll follow the rules. I'll get a plot and a tent.
Okay, so that'll be 1 gold piece. Dragon, Ivar, you guys are paying 1 silver piece.
How big are the tents? Like, are they a single person tent or are they like?
They typically they're a single person tent. However, if you're really small, you could probably fit 2, or if you're really cozy, you could fit 2.
Gotcha. I was gonna say the elf could borrow or share the tent if he needed to, but if they're that small, then
Esmeralda is a pretty big one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sneaking into some random person's tent.
Okay.
That's the goal.
So you
I'm looking for a crowd of people.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna handle this stealth roll real quick. Oh Jesus. Let me roll.
I think he's gonna successfully have a bunkmate tonight.
Let me roll a generic perceptions check. Yeah, no. All right, so you kind of just like whistle a little bit, strum on your instrument, kind of disappear into the back of the crowd, and you're up underneath the gate.
Hell yeah!
So you're perusing, and you are you just gonna keep picking random different people, or do you want to pick the same person every time?
We'll see what happens.
Okay. You don't really have to worry about this until nightfall comes.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried about it.
So the guard rips off these little tickets that have your plot numbers on it, hands it to each to the 3 of you that actually paid proper. He hands each of you. You each receive a map from the guard showing the landscape of the festival. Let me transfer you to the map. Vendor carts line the perimeter of the festival, each selling a variety of goods ranging from delicious sweet treats to garments and costumes, all the way up to small arms to be used in the challenges. So you guys will be camping out in area number 7.
Wait, so where am I then? Where'd you put me?
So everyone, the entrance is going to be, it's not marked on the map, but the entrance is essentially like right here on the far right side of the map.
We don't see your cursor.
Really?
Nope.
You don't see the
wait,
drawing?
I see the black box. I see the black box
on
the bottom right side.
Yeah.
No, I see it.
Yeah, I'll draw stuff on the bottom right of the map.
We don't see you drawing it. We only see it once you let go of drawing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I had to like back out a little bit.
Zoom out a little bit.
Also, side note, you said earlier Spotify killing the mood. Do you have music going?
In the back for the stream, yeah.
Okay.
Members, we're coming together in new ways.
All right. So you guys would enter the festival over by that black box on the southeastern side. Looking at the map, you can orient yourself. That giant open area in the middle is your main gathering area. You see large crowds of people gathering in that portion, listening to the different announcements for the different events. People all over Area 7 in the campground. Some people was like staging by their tents, sitting in chairs, gathering in random groups. You can smell and see the aroma, the smoke coming up from the back of the main tent. It smells like turkey legs and cooked pork and etc. Shouting and stuff of cheers coming over from Area 3. And you can see off in the distance that there's a large or very tall tower. Looks like a diving post. So, Ivar, you looking around, you said you wanted to find a large crowd. You could probably slip in between most of them. They're pretty much like one giant organism just kind of flowing throughout the area.
Like that southwest table area of one. And I'm gonna start fucking seeing if I can get a group of people to come play cards.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there a good spot that I can stand up somewhere and I can do a performance and then he snatches stuff from people while they're paying attention to me?
I don't even know you, buddy.
Hey, I thought we were all friends.
No, you guys were strangers. I gave you the opportunity.
I 100% misunderstood the beginning. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys were all boarded onto the same wagon, and you were strangers. And that little bit of role play was for you to introduce yourselves to each other.
Oh, gotcha. I was, I guess, only half paying attention. I thought I was paying attention more.
Understood.
Apologies. My roommate came home.
Cough.
Shut up.
No, if you guys want to take a minute to acquaint yourselves with each other so you can call yourselves friends, that is fine.
Yeah, maybe like as we walk in or something.
Okay, so we'll go down the road. We'll force it unless you specifically don't want to acquaint yourself. We'll start with on my screen. We'll start with Ivar. Is there anything? How would you introduce yourself if you want to?
I don't plan on doing that right now. I'm trying to get some gold.
Okay.
Trying to fucking slap these people into a card game.
Okay.
Ooh, card shark.
So he separates.
So he's gonna be going off on his own. We'll next go with fucking your names. Endler?
Yeah, Endler Prytig.
Endler Prytig. How would you introduce yourself to the group?
What's poppin', homies? I play the lute and make jokes on stage. That's my job. Comedian, musician extraordinaire.
Nice.
You playing a lute, is that part of the joke?
It can be.
All right.
I'm not very good at it.
Are bards always this talkative?
Yes.
All right, Drac. What's your story?
I don't really want to say anything yet. I'm just kind of sizing up the two. One very large person to size up, and the other I'm just kind of
bard that won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed with him, so I'm just kind of acknowledging him, but not giving him attention, hoping that he will calm down and be quiet. And then I look over to the large to the large lady, and I say, I haven't seen many of your kind around here.
I'll say, yeah, we don't tend to hang out towards the coast or forest. We typically tend to go to the mountains, but I decided that I was going to leave when I was a kid. Mountain life wasn't for me.
Is this festival just one of your locations that you're passing by, or did you come here for a specific reason?
I came here for the same reason I assume many came. For the flyer that came out to everyone, people looking for adventure. I'll stick my hand out and be like, "My name is Esmeralda, but you can call me Essie."
Name's
wow.
Drac.
There you go. Keep going.
That's just it. Just saying. Name's Drac.
While
and
those two,
I kind of like dismiss myself from the conversation.
While those two are talking, I start playing my lute and see if I can get any people to start watching, because I'm a sucker for attention.
Okay. Do you guys want to navigate more towards the open area for your looting, or did you want to do it in the campgrounds?
I was gonna. Can I move my thing? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. I'm gonna do it over. Here-ish.
Okay.
Like here.
Drac and Esmer, are you guys following him, or what are you guys doing?
I probably would have gone ahead and followed him, assuming that Drac walked with us and then eventually separated.
I didn't separate from the group. I'm just kind of slowly just taking in the surroundings and following, kind of lagging behind a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll hop over to Ivar.
So do I have to do a performance check for this?
Yes, I will have you do that here in just a second. I'm gonna make sure I try to include everybody. So Ivar, so you mosey your way over to the nearest looking like bench table section and group of rowdy teenagers, maybe some young adults, and you challenge them to a card game. What do you say to them as you approach?
Who would like to make some money or lose some? While I'm flashing my cards around.
While most of them appear to be distracted by the belly dancers and the fire twirlers, there are a handful, probably about 2 or 3, who hear the mention of making money, and they quickly spin around and look at you. And as you can tell, the normal reaction to seeing a man of a creature of your stature, they are slightly intimidated. They say, "Oh, yeah, I think we could probably take some money. What's your game? What's your get? What's your cut?
What's my cut?
Yeah, what do we get playing? We're playing rummy. We're playing some goldfish. Playing some old May. What you got?
We're playing blackjack.
Playing blackjack. Okay. They pull out their coin purses and pull out a couple silver, and they each ante in with a couple silver.
All right, well, I'll start dealing, and
Okay.
then what I want to do, I'm gonna play like 2 or 3 hands normal.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fucking start slipping cards.
Okay. So go ahead and give me 3 d20 rolls just straight.
Mm-hmm.
So in the Roll20 chat, you can just do a !R space 1 d20, and it'll roll it. No, that's not good. And you can just do up 3 times.
Does that pop up?
Yeah. That works. I mean, 2 more.
I swear to God, if Hayden plays this Owl City song one more time, I'm gonna break his tablet.
Which song is it?
It's been fun, but now I got to go.
Okay.
I don't even know what it's called, but it's just that same part.
So if they meet your score, it'll be a push. If it's below your score, you win the money. And if it's above the score, they win the money. So the first one is a loss. Second one's a loss. Third one's a loss. Second hand, give me 3 more.
How are you doing these custom rolls of just the one?
Are you saying I lost money or they lost money?
No, they all lost to you. So you just took all 6 of their silver pieces. So for me, the custom rolls in the chat, I just do the /R space, and then I type in 1 d20, and I hit roll. How he's doing, I'm not sure, because he's doing it from beyond.
Well, there's a little dice down in like the left bottom corner.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
D20. I assume that's what that's for.
Yeah, when I click on it, it gives me a bunch of different dice to roll. So that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't see that on my screen. Okay.
It's in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like on your, it's because I don't actually own a character sheet. I don't have that. I don't have that option.
I gotcha.
All right. So 15, 8, and 18 loss. That one won.
Win.
And that one lost. Okay. So go ahead and roll a persuasion roll for me to try to convince them to stay, because the two of them just lost 4 silver each, and they're about ready to dip out.
Persuasion. There he is.
So is he all the way over by the tents? Is this map accurate to where people are?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're rolling 8 persuasion.
Did my first one do 14? I think I accidentally clicked it twice.
That's okay. We'll go off your first one.
You sure?
Yeah. So this is for the first guy. Okay, yeah. He's dipping out. First dude's dipping out. Second dude will stay. So you got 2 guys staying with you. All right. So your third hand. Are you slipping cards? Or are you playing normal?
No, I'm slipping cards.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a sleight of hand roll for each card that you plan on slipping.
All right.
As he's playing this game, I look across the campground and see a couple of people just hanging out playing cards, and me, being an ex-convict, big fan of that. So we gonna shift our way over and start playing over here.
Okay. So your first one, you're going to be able to slip the card just right, force him to lose. The second one, he's actually going to notice you slipping the card, and he's going to kind of knock all the cards to the side and scream, "This freak is a cheater! He's a cheater!" And he's going to try to take the money that's all down on the pot.
Well, before he does that, I'm going to slam my dagger on the table and look at him and growl.
Okay, give me an intimidation roll. Okay. Senor Bard, since you are over there playing music, I'm assuming the rest of you guys kind of followed suit.
I see the aggression going on here, and I walk over and I ask both parties, "Hey guys, what happened? Why'd it get so aggressive so quick?"
This man's calling me a cheater.
You can see, like, the older of the trio, he's turning red in the face, veins popping out of his neck. He's like, "This freak is trying to slip cards into an honorable blackjack game to steal and swindle our money. He's already gotten like 10 silver now."
I look over at Ivar. "Well, did you cheat?"
No, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just suck at playing blackjack.
I'd like to interject, and I look at the guy accusing him, and I say, accusations do not befit you. I'd quiet down before you start trouble.
How tall is the guy that has thrown out the accusation?
He's like maybe 5'8".
Okay, so he's a little short.
So I'm gonna say to the guy, I'm gonna look at the guy, I'm gonna say, "Well, do you have any proof that he cheated?"
Gotcha.
Him looking at the table, realizing that he swatted all the cards off of the table in his rage, realized that he has essentially removed all of his proof of the cheat out of anger. Also looking around now, seeing a big woman, a hooded human, and this goofy looking bard coming up and talking to him, coming up on essentially on his flanks. Now is a little concerned, and he's like, you know what? Just keep it. Let's go." And he like grabs his boys and they start heading away as long as you guys allow him to.
Yeah, I'll let him walk.
I turn and I thank the party, and I give all 3 of them a gold silver piece.
Okay.
I decline mine. I say thank you, but I do not share in the spoils of thievery.
I'll take his.
Thievery? What the fuck are you talking about?
I I think every one of us here knows exactly what happened.
Well, yeah, probably, but he had no proof. It's possible, but he had no proof, so we have no way to prove one way or the other.
I just want to bite the silver piece and make sure it's real.
Isn't that what thing with gold?
I have no intentions of ratting you out. However, if you're gonna cause trouble for the rest of us, I don't think that's good.
I don't think he'll cause too much trouble for me. I like this guy.
So you, Ivar, were able to win about 10 silver pieces from them. You gave 2 to Endler.
Wait, did he actually give me 2?
Because you gave one, you were trying to give 1 to each, but Drac declined his. Are you going to give Endler his?
Yeah.
Okay, so Endler gets 2, and then Esmeralda takes her 1 silver piece and immediately, right into the molars, just
bites it.
Bites it, and it appears to be pretty real silver.
I walk up right next to Ivar and kind of whisper to him, like, hey, you and I can be a great team getting some money. My performing and your sleight of hand, you interested?
Possibly.
Just a thought, keep it in mind. And I walk back to the other two.
As you guys converse and mingle through the crowd and enjoy your beginning stages of as the gates have just opened, maybe you went and grabbed a refreshing turkey leg and a pint of mead. You hear
Do they have corn dogs?
Sure. 100%. Why not? They have corn dogs. You hear the music of heavy bass drums beginning to rumble within inside the main tent. Every now and then a nice clash of a cymbal and then maybe a little jingle of a triangle going off, and you just begin to hear shouting coming from the main portion or the main entrance of the tent, sounding like an announcer of sorts.
Well, it sounds like the festivities are starting, boys. Let's make our mosey on over there.
Okay. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hang back from the crowd, kind of off to the right.
I'm gonna stay kind of like where I'm at.
Okay.
Because he said boys. So.
Homies, gamers.
You have offended the big woman.
The big woman is not offended. She just is not going to come and be beckoned by the name boys.
Okay.
I realize after seeing that first interaction, with not being here more than 10 minutes, that eventually something's going to go wrong, and if I want to stick near anybody, it's gonna be the big lady.
Don't worry, big lady got your back. Except for I did take money, because can't be out here intimidating.
My character's not judging, but he has his own rules that he adheres to and gives himself.
My character grew up real poor, so anytime he can get some bread, he'll take it.
Right. All right. So you hear, for the most part, the announcer says, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Festival of Heroes. In just a few moments, we will be allowing you entrance into the main tent for the main event. Reminder, if you do plan on participating, you must sign your name on the ledger to the left here. All right, I don't know. I'm having a hard time discerning my hands." It says, sign your name on the ledger and pay your 1 gold per event. And then you'll be entered in to the event. To the challenge.
Wait, so it's pay to play but not pay to watch?
Correct.
Or is it pay to watch?
Correct. You have to pay to play. It is free. It is free to go in.
I understand now. This whole time I thought that you had to pay to watch. I'm like, what kind of bullshit event is this?
No, he says, now you can, if you want, try your luck in the challenges solo. However, be warned, these are challenges for heroes. So it may be wise to consider teaming up. But nonetheless, gather, marry, get food, and when you're ready, listen for the sound of the cannon.
Is that the DM going wink, wink, nudge, nudge?
What?
The whole, you might want to
team up.
You take it however you want it. And he pivots on his heels and he goes inside.
I'd like to look around and see how many like different teams are starting to form, if people are like starting to group together, go off on their own, and see kind of the size of the groups that are being formed.
You see a good number of the patrons kind of just completely ignored the ledger and the guard standing there monitoring it. Probably about half of them just start filing in. They're not there for the show. You see a couple of the big, strong, buff guys, puffing their armor. They're, oh, I'll take this on solo, no problem. Couple groups of twos, couple groups of threes. Nothing extravagant. No groups of 5, 6s, none of that.
Question for DM.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to use Bardic Inspiration on someone that's not directly in a party yet?
Sure. You can use Bardic Inspiration on anybody.
Okay. Just curious.
Side question.
Okay.
Is there a way to silence you in this Discord? Because I am getting an insane echo.
Silence me?
If you right click on his name, you can there's a mute option and you can mute him.
Thank you. Now I only hear it once.
Not bad.
I mean, it's fine. It's just the whole time you were doing the announcing, I'm like, I feel like I'm at a legit football game or something and hearing an echo going.
Could you hear him in real life and over Discord? Is that what it was?
That's what
I
she's saying.
can hear him in real life and then over Discord. And then I've got his Twitch pulled up in the background.
Ooh.
And even though it's really, really low, every now and again, if it gets real quiet, I can hear him in that.
If you right click,
it's like my worst nightmare.
If you right click on the tab at the very top, you can mute it. To where you
mute the tab.
You mute the tab, that way you won't hear any audio coming from it.
And then he still gets the view technically from Twitch.
There we go. All right. Well.
So that solves that one for you.
I'm glad you guys know what you're doing with computers.
We're very epic gamers, Morgan. All we do is game.
I'm just here to fight people. That's all I want to do.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Roll dice.
You roll your dice, you move your mice. Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna just go in and watch it. Is the current plan. I'm not strong enough to fight, so I'm just gonna walk in the tent and take a seat and watch.
What kind of fight is it?
So it is a series of challenges. You do not know what the challenge is going to be, but there are going to be 3 challenges spread out over the course of 3 days.
I turn back to the Goliath and the man who didn't want my silver. I look at them and I say, well, one of you took my silver. Would you mind teaming up? And the one who did not, would you mind teaming up?
Let's go ahead and go inside and see what all this is about.
Can you go inside before signing up, or once you go in, you can't come back?
Once you go in, you cannot sign up anymore after that.
Oh, I'm glad you. Okay, I'm glad someone's asking the questions around here. All right, what does the line look like to go up to the sign-in?
As of right now, as you guys take a few steps forward to kind of get clear of the main crowd going inside, you can see that there are groups hovering in the area, but they haven't quite approached the ledger. There is a singular group of 2 men. They appear to be twins. One is obviously a little bit older, but physicality they are very similar. And you can actually tell that one of them is very, very irate, and he's yelling and flailing his hands around. Do you approach further?
Yeah, I'll follow. I'm following right now. I look over to the orc, half orc, whatever, and I say, I may not fully approve of your ways, but I think that you could be of use, and I follow.
Okay. So you guys mosey over closer to the main tent. You can see 2 tall men conversing with a singular guard, blocking the ledger. What do you mean you can't tell us the challenges? What kind of competition is this? We have to pay to participate without knowing our odds? This is blasphemy! One of the men shouts. Calm down, Mario. Save your energy for the competition. The other man says in a lower, more calming voice. As you get closer, the calmer, seemingly of the 2 men, turns towards you. Oh, unfortunately, you guys are too late. Sign-ups for the competition have already closed and the winner's already been determined. Yes, I see the confused look on your faces. Allow me to introduce to you the festival champions, the Vincent brothers. The young man smiles warmly with a twinge of arrogance.
Can I look at him and be like, "Oh, is he a bard too? Was that a joke?" You're very convincing. Good for you.
The younger, more angry one pipes in, like, yeah, we're gonna destroy any challenge they give us. Might as well just go home now, pipsqueak. The two brothers turn and quickly drop their gold pieces, scribble their name on the ledger, and they enter the tent. The guard sighs heavily, and as you guys approach, he begins to rehearse his lines yet again. Greetings, adventurers. Welcome to the festival. And this 10 is the Challenges of Heroes. This is a part 1 of the 3-part show. If you wish to participate, please sign your team name on this book and pay 1 gold piece per person. If you don't wish to participate, please enjoy the show and go on in. He gestures to the book with his right hand and then to the tent with his left. And, Inler, you said you're just going to go ahead and go straight on in?
Yeah, I'm just vibing in the tent. I don't plan on participating.
All right.
I have a separate plan.
Okay.
I'll go up and
I turn to the group and I say, we very clearly each have our own set of skills, and I think that it would be cohesive to our goals to go ahead and work together on this one.
I concur, hooded man.
we have to come up with a team name.
Yeah, it can just be something simple.
Big Smash.
Big Smash. Question for you, Kane.
Yes.
Am I allowed to cast spells from inside the tent?
So, just as a note for this campaign setting, magic is not banned, but it is highly frowned upon. Generically speaking, they blame all forms of arcane magic, all kinds of magic in general. They blame it all as arcane, and they blame the mages as the reason for the issues going on in the world.
And then question about Vicious Mockery. Is that a visible spell, or is that purely psychic damage?
How the fuck do you spell vicious?
I think it's just in the person's head, the singular person's head.
I believe it's
cool.
just in the head.
Very cool. I have a workaround now.
all it is it's verbal components. Target can hear you, but
it's basically just heckling. It's basically just heckling.
Yeah, it's literally magic trolling.
And it's a cantrip, so I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this.
Your mom doesn't love you.
Where'd you get your razor? Dollar store?
Why are your biceps not the same size?
Who gave you your haircut? A blind monkey?
Did you skip leg day?
Fuck out of here, chicken legs.
So you guys are naming yourselves Big Smash?
I think it's an A+ name.
I told him.
Are you guys cool with that, Ivar and Drac?
Say it again.
Are you guys cool with Big Smash being your team name?
It doesn't matter to me. My character's very impartial to it.
Okay.
Oh. I'm Gucci with it.
Alright, sweet.
I like to smash things.
Alright, so you guys are each paying
Give me
1 gold piece.
The fuck?
That's Jay's roommate.
Jay's roommate.
Why are you guys playing 1v1?
I concur.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Zach yelling at first.
Is that Charlie or is that the other one?
Other one.
West Virginia Ninja?
Yeah.
Did you say West Virginia Ninja?
Yeah. You'll hear it eventually.
That's an unfortunate name.
Alright.
Okay, so it's 1 gold piece per person, right?
Correct.
And we're supposed to be keeping up with our own money in D&D Beyond, right?
Correct.
All right, so I didn't. How much?
Okay, so how do I say that I got 2 silver then?
So when you go on it, you go under silver, and like you go up like number-wise to 2, and then you add.
Where is the silver part?
So go on your sheet next to actions, go to equipment. And
equipment.
Right over to the right, you'll see a little thing that says currency with a line next to it.
Oh yeah.
Click on
Mine
that.
says 10. It says 10 gold is what it says.
Yeah, that is how much gold you have.
So I add 2 silver.
It
I
says
understand. Okay.
0 of like everything.
Okay. Everyone should start with 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Minimum.
All right, 10 gold.
And then Ivar, you can add 8 silver to yours, because you.
Wouldn't it be 7 because he gave me 2 and he
Correct.
gave
Yes,
Esmery
correct.
1?
So it'd be 7 silver for Ivar, 2 for Inland,
Me.
and 1 for Esmery. What's up?
So earlier when we came through and I paid the gold piece for like the tent and stuff.
Correct.
Is that tent like on my back? Am I just carrying it around? Like what are we doing with that?
You would have gone to your plot and went ahead and put it together.
Okay.
Have we already stayed at night, or is that not happened yet?
No, you haven't. That has not happened yet. You went and staged your tents. You personally probably scouted a few tents to smell and see which ones have the best looking jewels and such. But those of you that got plots, you were taken to your plot, shown, and if you had a tent or if you wanted to put your bedroll down or something, you could. Or you can just walk away and come back to it later.
Well, I'm fucking bored. I want to play something.
That was actually really funny.
All right. So.
I'm gonna be fucking people up the ground more.
Fucking over, losing my train of thought. All right. So is there any admin stuff we need to take care of before you guys go into the tent? You guys good on money on your?
The one thing that I will say with like this is directly to you, not like as character things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this, with the vicious mockery and the bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to go to?
I'm gonna attempt to do it in such a way that your characters don't realize that it's happening. If that makes sense.
I know vicious mockery is simply a verbal component.
That's what I mean.
And then as far as bardic inspiration is concerned,
I don't think it has. It's just within 60 feet of who can hear you.
They as players will know because they have to roll the extra dice.
Right, but their characters won't.
Should.
Does that make sense? I'm trying to make it so that they don't realize that somebody is helping them. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page with that.
It doesn't say anything about the target being aware of it. But they do have to hear you, though, so...
Right, so I could yell at them and just go,
"You got this!
Don't suck!"
He screams, "Don't suck." You feel oddly inspired.
You feel your next hit will do more damage.
All right. So, you guys got your money situated, taken care of.
Yeah.
You guys all file into the tent, and you find your seats located at the bottom right portion of the map.
All of us are there?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you guys don't want to sit together, I went ahead and grouped you up.
I mean, it makes sense for them to be together, but I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense for me to be with them because I'm not doing anything with them at the moment.
If you don't want to be with them, you don't have to be with them.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It would make more sense realistically for me to be in a separate area.
What kind of bleachers are these where people are just laying there?
So this is from a top-down view of like a Coliseum style situation. So these are benches that go up like a football stadium.
Question: how tall are the walls from the front row to the floor?
About 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
And even though it's not depicted on the map, these stairs go all the way down.
Okay.
I couldn't find...
Like, the stairs that are just above me go all the way to the Coliseum floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm drawing some lines on them now. There you go.
6. Wow, that range is not great.
All right. So, you guys hustle in. You find your seats. The tent has a nice warm glow. You can hear the musicians playing their music. Though you cannot see them, you can hear them very clearly. The announcer comes out, says, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all that have come to participate, all that have come to watch. Your homage is greatly appreciated. And now, for the moment you all have been waiting for, the beginning of the show. The show begins with a delicate display of young girls in leotards balancing and performing gymnastics across a tightrope dangling across the tent. The next act being a half-naked Goliath man. He steps into the ring. A cage is wheeled out into the ring on the opposite end. They open the cage doors and release an obviously angry warg. To those who don't know what a warg is, it's like a really big, pissed-off hyena.
I'm going to shoulder whoever's beside me and be like, now this is entertainment.
I can concur.
Those of you that have proficiency in animal handling, you can observe that this warg has been horrendously starved and beaten, forced into anger and trained to kill. The Goliath prepares a stance as the warg is released. The warg.
Can we get like a visual location as to where these two people are, or the warg and then the giant dude?
Fucking sure. Just for you.
Because if they're out of range, I'm not going to do it. But if they're in range, I have a plan.
They're going to be doing their little dances in the middle of these 4 posts.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to be able to do anything then.
This is like the main portion. You'll see here in a second.
So like if we don't have animal handling, then we cannot tell that the animal has been starved.
Not to the detail of being like, oh, that animal's fucking starved. Like you could be like, oh man, that animal kind of looks sickly, but I don't really know because I'm not a veterinarian kind of thing.
Like it does not look like how a warg is supposed to look.
Yeah, you could tell something's off about it, but those that are trained in animal handling would know for certain. Animal handling, yeah.
Anal.
You would know for certain that it is in fact been starved and beaten based on the way the wounds and the scars are.
So there's a good chance that I went, come here. It's not gonna come here. It's very angry.
Well, you're it's not gonna hear you. You're like 200 feet away.
Yeah, you're 15 feet above the stadium floor, and about.
How far is each square?
So
5 feet.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet. So you guys are probably good.
Oh shoot!
At
I
least
can actually
60
yell
feet.
like to the middle of the arena in theory.
Yeah, your voice can travel.
I counted wrong. This actually might.
Where is my measuring tool?
If each square is 5 feet, he reaches almost to the exact center.
Yeah, I can get to the basically exact center.
How did you do that?
Yeah. There's a ruler.
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
where's the rule?
It's the little circle with the ruler idea looking.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. So.
Yeah, I can get to that square right there. Is what I can reach to.
Okay. All right. So they release the warg. The Goliath prepares a stance as the warg is released. The warg goes for a kill shot each time, snapping its claws and foam seeming to pour out of its mouth. It's angry. It's only barely bested by the Goliath. Blow after blow they trade, blood spilling onto the ring from the Goliath's torso and from the warg's side. The warg, backing up, shakes its butt a little bit and makes one final pounce, tackling the Goliath to the ground, smearing its blood across the dirt, seeming to be the victor, as its eyes go white and it falls over dead. The Goliath stands tall, blood caked across his body, holding a short but wide and sharp pointed dagger. The crowd erupts in applause. As the ring is cleared, the plump man from the entrance with a large black and red top hat comes out. His mustache poofs over his face and is large enough to hide the bottom portion of his skull. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, again to the Festival of the Forest, and welcome to the contestants and the challenges of the heroes. Tonight is part 1 of your 3-part journey to become the nation's greatest hero. Our first contestants, Adir and Mario Vincent, please come down to the ring. The crowd begins with a loud applause as the party watches. The 2 brothers from before stand and walk down to the middle of the ring. The plump man pulls them in close, whispering something to them, out of your earshot. He exits on stage left. Good luck! After a few moments of silence and the brothers standing back to back, everything goes black. Okay. A loud screech screams out across the entire tent. Unsure of the direction, your hearts begin to race. You feel a quick gust of air splash across your face, and then silence. You can hear the breath of all the patrons around you, though you cannot see them. Suddenly, a burst of flame erupts in the center of the ring. There we go.
It's Hawks.
Isn't that going to set the tent on fire?
No. The tent
should
is
we be worried about the tent burning down and then we have to run? Where's the nearest escape?
Up the stairs and to the right.
Are there fire extinguishers? Are we at minimum capacity?
I prepare an action to book it if this place starts burning.
Okay. Based on a quick observance of the tent, it does not appear that this is up to fire code. It appears that they have planned this festival to be partaken during a rainstorm, so they're banking on the rain to put the fire out if there is one.
That is poor planning.
Very poor planning.
It's not put together well.
Suddenly, through the burst of flame erupting in the center of the ring, you can see through the shade created by your hand a bird-like creature emblazoned in fire, hovering above and in front of the two brothers. The loud, obnoxious one appears to be struggling to look at the bird and to even regain his balance. The calmer one, however, from earlier, is smiling, seemingly unaffected by the light and the heat of the flaming fowl. The bird dives in fast, guiding away from the calm brother and grabbing the loud, obnoxious one by the arms. The bigger bird begins to climb into the sky. Girlish screams can be heard coming from the helpless brother. Another screech exits as the bird swoops in low, smashing and dragging the brother across the ring floor. Flash! Screech! A blinding flash of light fills the tent, and the fire dies out instantly. Everything goes back to darkness. As the torches and the magical light of the tent relight, you can see the large bird, now black as coal, with the calm man helping his brother up off the floor, and a single longsword stands erect in the chest of the dead bird. The plump man returns, "Oh, congratulations!" clapping to the roaring crowd with his hand gestures. It appears the first challengers have emerged victorious. He ushers the brothers back to his seats. The youngest and the loud, obnoxious one, bearing large amounts of blood on his chest, wounds, and he appears to be weak, as his older brother pours him a healing potion. The plump man says, "And now to our next contestants. And he pulls out a little piece of paper from his pocket. The Big Smash." And he begins to look around the crowd to find your guys' party.
I'm gonna instantly stand up, super
What's
excited.
up? What's up? What up? What up? What up?
I slowly stand up and I pull my hood down.
Okay. So Esmeralda, you just go straight into the field?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Drac,
I'm gonna have my
follow?
great axe in my
Yeah,
hand.
I follow.
Okay. Ivar, you following?
Yeah, I follow. Donning my weapons and twirling them.
Okay. How do you guys want to position yourselves in the field? Any particular formation?
Yeah, I do a V.
The perfect 1,000-man Roman turtle.
Triangle.
I mean, honestly, if we just move over one in like an L shape, I think that and then move. I think that's good.
Is that good with you guys?
I whisper over to them and I say, I know something along the lines of we haven't spoken much, but I was a priest at a temple. I can heal. So if things come down to it, I've got your back.
I'm gonna be like, cool, but I want to yell at the guy in the top hat. Be like, hey, do we get any words of wisdom like the brothers did? I saw you whisper into him.
He chuckles. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
Rigged.
And he begins to.
Where is the dude?
I want to roll an insight. Let me roll insight for that.
Where's the dude in the top hat?
He's not on the board.
How the fuck do I roll my insight?
If I yell at him, can he hear me?
Yes, probably.
Damn it.
Can I try my intimidation?
Sure.
I yell at him. They ask for some words of wisdom. Give them some damn words of wisdom.
Yeah.
No, my insight. I want to kind of to gauge. I don't know. I want to see if I can tell if he's very obviously lying.
Wouldn't that be perception?
No, insight.
No,
That'd be insight. Perception is ability to see.
Insight is just under history, my guy.
Insight is the ability to tell people's motives and their alignments and stuff.
That's fair.
To tell if they're lying as well. And with the
Yeah.
with that 20 I rolled, can I tell if he's very, very obviously lying?
You can definitely tell that he's withholding information.
All right. Well, I can't confront him now, so I turn to the other two and I tell him just stay close.
I want to bellow out that it's okay. He doesn't have to tell us anything. Because in the group before, we know that the younger brother was the weaker one because he screamed like a girl. So his information will probably not help anyways.
As you guys begin to speak, you notice that your voices are seemingly amplified, being on the bottom on the rink, or on the ring
arena.
Floor. Yeah, on the arena floor. Thank you. And
I yell out, "Let's get fucky!"
And several of the audience chuckle at the so obvious dig at the younger brother.
Get fucked.
Kick a man while he's down.
So the plump man with the hat leaves. He says, "Good luck," and he runs.
Bye, bish.
Oh, was he right next to us?
Yeah, he came out on the ring.
Oh, fuck! I didn't know that. Okay, we're good.
No. Once fucking JD asked for where was he at? I put a picture down.
Oh, that's my bad.
Oh, that's him?
That's something. Oopie day.
It was. He's gone now.
I didn't realize that was him. I apologize.
You literally asked for a picture. I put one down. You didn't notice?
No, I didn't realize that was him.
He blended in with the...
He was like the same color as the floor. I noticed him, but I'm like, oh, is that part of the arena floor?
I thought it was our enemy, honestly.
I kind of did too, honestly.
No, that was
the one that was like right here.
Yeah, that was Top Batman.
How's it? Oopie day.
All right. So begin encounter. So if you guys want to click on your tokens, make sure they're highlighted, and then in your character sheet, click the initiative button for me, please, and thank you.
Highlighted. What do you mean, click my character?
My rolls are sucky.
You're not able
like
to.
This. Okay, I just clicked on my character. He's highlighted.
And then go to
select and move. Haha. All right, he's highlighted. Now do what?
Yeah, so once he's highlighted, go to your character sheet and hit the initiative button. The +2.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't like these rolls.
Okay,
this D&D Beyond is bullshit.
I don't think it's truly random, my gamer.
You're not going to be a part of it.
So I'm not in this combat. Nope. But can I still like yell things at them?
Go ahead and give me an initiative just for the sake of that way you're not out of character throwing it.
Okay. Click and initiative.
You did not click your token.
Yes, I did. I'm clicking my token right now.
You have to take it off the ruler. You have to move up to the... Yeah, that's what I did.
So you're telling me I'm a dumbass?
Yeah.
There
we go.
Holy shit.
All right, so
okay.
How is it that the bard gets a higher initiative roll?
Because I have +4.
Drag is at a 2.
I have like +3.
And then Ivar
I don't like the D&D and Beyond.
I have a +4 on initiative.
Okay, initiative for...
I call hacks. That's what Chris says every time he gets fucked over in a game.
Okay, let me go to token layer. Turn. 22. Doop.
Hey, before we start any combat or anything, I'm gonna go get Hayden's tablet because I think he's out.
Okay. If you guys want to take a quick 2-3 minute break, grab a snack, go
see if my beer's cold.
Yeah, let me run to the kitchen.
Cool.
Yes. Good old sink water.
What's wrong? Okay. I mean, essentially until you get back. Okay. She has to pee now. And going forward, there'll be a lot less of me railroading you guys into stuff.
What's up?
I said just as a note, going forward, there'll be a lot less of me railroading you into things.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I didn't feel railroaded, honestly.
Okay. I just had to figure a way to get everyone into the spot in a timely manner.
There's direction. I like the direction.
No, yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it, man.
At the beginning of a campaign when nobody's introduced yet,
you kind of have to railroad it a little bit.
Because I didn't want to just be like, oh yeah, you all definitely know each other from the past, when your guys' backstories definitely don't know each other.
I misunderstood that at first, so I do apologize.
You're good. Also, 90% of the script I wrote this morning at like 7 a.m. So,
Poggers.
There was a lot of spelling errors and a lot of like quick improv words I had to throw in and change. If you didn't notice me fucking stuttering and shit.
I didn't really notice too bad, actually.
Shouldn't
I be higher up in the turn order, or has it just not been updated?
No, I pushed it. I skipped you since the combat technically hasn't started yet.
Got it. So I'm not like technically in this combat, but I sort of am at the same time.
Yeah, I'm giving you a turn because you said that you want to you're gonna want to do stuff.
There are gonna be some times where I'm gonna want to do.
Yeah.
Like, my what I just discovered is if I wanted to do the dancing lights with the torches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it all the way across the arena. It's 120 feet.
Nice.
So I can do it to here, all the way up and all the way down.
And something else too, and I didn't include it because this map I also just made a couple hours ago. Whenever it comes to like dungeon crawls and kind of things like that, you know how like I mentioned how everything went black, and then the only light you guys have right now is the fire coming off of the bird. I'll actually have that incorporated to where you guys will look at it and you'll see exactly how much light you're able to see. But I don't have that done right now. Not for the intro.
No, you're good.
This is also a gauge to see how long the sessions are going to take.
Yeah, I gotta bounce it at like 1.
Oh, we should be done by then. No problem.
Yeah.
There's one more big thing after this, and then it's done after that.
Cool.
But if we can't get through it, we can always put on a what do you call it? Cliffhanger.
Yeah,
we could.
And pick up on the next one.
One more question. Are we considering, like, going to sleep for a night in the game a long rest, or is that a short rest?
So whenever you go to sleep for like your daily like siesta, that is a long rest.
Okay. So like sleeping at night is considered a long rest. Okay.
A short rest would be like as if like a short rest would be like a lunch break or the 15-minute break that you're required to have if you are unionized.
Got it.
Mandatory smoke break kind of things.
Got it. Because that determines how many bardic inspirations I use.
To the chat viewers, if you are not my party members, welcome. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Grim Hollow Adventures. It is a pre-written campaign setting, but the quests and the challenges presented to the players are made by hand by me.
Do you have emotes on Twitch? No, you don't.
Not my own personal ones, no.
Damn it. It's like if I'm gonna subscribe to you, I need emotes, my guy.
Well, I need to find an artist that is willing to make them for me. Because I asked one lady to make me some emotes, but she was like, yeah, I'll get to them. And then just, it's been 4 months.
When I get my Wacom, I'll make you emotes.
There we go.
I'll make you alerts.
JDude255 subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. You suck. I love you.
I've learning how to do video editing stuff, so I can make you alerts and shit like that if you want.
Well, I have alerts, and I thought I turned them back on. But I guess you have to add them per scene.
You do.
See, I didn't know that. So, let me... It also didn't tell me in my feed that you subscribed.
Cringe.
Like, I see it in the chat, but...
Those are my 2 favorite emotes on Twitch. Those last 2 that I just put in.
Very nice.
Look at all these Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Alright, are we all back?
I don't know, are we? Oh, I have, the Pot of Greed.
Oh, God.
And many other Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Like, I have the entirety of, Exodia.
Nice. Alright, Zach, are you here?
Yep.
Walterus, you here? Okay, alright. Morgan, you good?
Barely.
I just put that in the fridge.
What do you mean, barely?
Why don't y'all put it in the fridge in there?
You asked if I was good, and I said barely.
Barely good?
Yeah.
Do you need your time, or are you just being sarcastic?
I'm just being sarcastic.
Okay.
I want to die. That's not sarcasm.
We'll give Zach a second.
The dude wins. They're like, card. Like, what he thought about it. Like, he tells this guy, I don't know, but I saw this motherfucker far who behind the fight.
I thought he said motherfucking Farquad.
Motherfucker Farquad.
Motherfucker Farquad.
Farquad, you motherfuck.
Jack's a banging chick. Next week we're gonna be looking at the gym, getting ready for the next.
Jay, is your mic just really sensitive?
It's Zach.
Or is your roommate just really loud?
No, that's not me right now.
Oh.
That was Zach's dad.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said we're gonna give Zach a minute.
Okay.
So when I click on my oh, I understand.
Yeah, so you should be able to, if you click
What do
once,
these do?
Those are just we call them identifiers. So like if I say that you're poisoned, you could find one that looks like poison, add it on. It's an effect or a status marker.
I understand. It's like a slowed. There's a snare.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things.
Got it. Okay. I understand.
If you click on your token, you'll see a little gearbox and then like a little circle dick thing. If you click on the bubble, it'll bring up a bunch of like little emote icon looking things. And if you click on those, they'll add them to the top of your token. They're like status indicators.
But then at the top where there's the red circle, the green circle, and the blue circle, what are those for?
So those are for your different bars.
Because I see the green one is my like health.
Yeah, green one's your health. So if you have something that has like an X amount of charges per day, like let's say your Bardic Inspiration, if you can use those 3 times per day.
This is telling me 4.
Okay, yeah. So if you do it 4, you could edit your token and make one of those 4 out of 4, and then it would give you a progress bar up underneath the green bar. So that way, as you use them, you could keep track if you wanted to.
So like if I do this and I say 4.
Yeah.
And then I can go in, I can change it, make it say 3.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
So if you actually click the gear and bring up the token settings, you can set the minimum and the maximum, and then it'll show up as a bar for you. Whereas right now you just have it 3 out of nothing.
They have one for back pain with somebody bent over with static electricity coming out of their back.
Yeah.
I needed this prior to surgery. Just walking around with that attached to me.
There's a lot of them. Holy frick. I didn't scroll. I didn't realize that there's a ton of static.
Because they're used for other games too. It's not just
you can get a broken heart.
Yeah, for like dead.
My girlfriend broke up with me.
There's a Bakugo arm bracelet, a grenade.
And anyways, carrying on with the challenge that you guys have been presented. Where's the description?
Are the lights out or they're on right now?
So right now everything is completely dark. You can hear the swishing and the swooshing of something flying overhead. You can feel you can hear the crowd gasping as it passes over their heads. Not sure which direction is going to appear. In the middle of the rink in front of you, is going to burst into flames and appear. So you can either try to avoid your gaze with a dexterity save, or you can try to withstand the light with a Constitution save. Your choice. All 3 of you.
I do dex save.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dexterity save.
It's either dex or con.
Yeah, so you can either try to avoid your eyes because everything's dark, so your eyes are adjusting, and a bright light. You can either try to avoid it and cover your eyes so you don't take that hit, or you can try to push through it and strong arm it.
I'll do the con.
Okay.
God damn. I got a +6 and I still ended up with a 10. Okay,
so Ivar quickly put his hand up when he was able to block the bright light and the heat from fucking with his eyes. Unfortunately, Drac and Esmeralda, you guys tried to strong arm it and be all macho, and the quick sudden of the flash of the light and then the heat on top of it, you guys are now slightly stunned for this first round.
It's alright, I'll be like the basilisk in Harry Potter, I'll come back.
Okay, so for the first round, you two will not be able to take any actions.
None?
No, because you guys are.
What about reaction? Don't I have something that gives me a reaction? Stone's endurance.
You were just staring into the darkness when a giant fire bird appeared, and you tried to.
It's the equivalent of like somebody flashing a flashlight in your eyes from like 4 feet away.
Yeah, in the middle of the darkness.
Oh yeah, and Stone's endurance only works with damage dealt.
So starting with the top of the.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're good. Starting with the top of the initiative, I'll actually go ahead and give Endler a chance since he did have higher advantages. Is there anything that you wanted to do?
Can I vicious mockery the bird, or is its brain too small to understand words?
It does not have to understand you. It only has to hear you.
Okay. Hey bird, you're a bitch.
Okay. Wisdom save. What's yours? Okay, DC 14.
Yeah.
Where is wisdom? Wisdom 20.
Fuck.
So it takes half damage or none?
I
can pull it up real quick.
It says it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take, so it's either all or nothing.
Okay, so he took none.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he gets disadvantage on their next attack roll? Holy shit, Vicious Mockery is better than I thought.
Okay. Giant flaming bird. You looking at the bird with how well you can, this bird has a wingspan of about 13 feet. Its generic torso is probably about the size of Drac, if not a little bit larger. And it is on fire, and it is pissed, and it is angry.
Yeah, because it just got called a bitch.
Well, it didn't do anything.
Seeing that Esmeralda and Drac are wincing from the pain of the sudden flash of light, it is going to swoop down and try to grab Esmeralda with its talons. I need you to go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check for me with disadvantage.
Me?
Yes, Esmeralda.
Oh, damn it.
That's why I'm in the back.
I gotta do it with disadvantage.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, one more time.
Very clearly the smaller of the group.
Okay.
Fuck you, bird.
Still
I'm like a rock. I am solid like a rock.
Okay.
Back
So
the fuck down.
It came down, flew down, tried to grapple you, but it was unsuccessful. And so now it is hovering.
I don't have any kind of reaction where I can like just grab it.
No,
well, not when you're blind, no.
No. Okay, moving on to Ivar.
Hold on, I got a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the bird's flying around, is there opportunity attacks against the bird or not?
This bird, because it missed its grapple, is now just hovering in front. So at the moment, no, there's no opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm just wondering for future.
But yes, if it were to like if it were to do like a swoop overhead, and if it was within range, you would be able to do an opportunity attack.
Okay. Does that count for me too if he flies all the way across for whatever freaking reason?
If you want to try, yeah.
I probably wouldn't because I don't want to blow my cover. But
I was gonna say, just be aware you're not a part of the group technically, and if you interfere,
know.
you could end up costing them the victory.
That's why I'm trying to be stealthy about it.
All right, Ivar. Giant flaming bird tried to grapple your friend or your teammate, and it fucked up.
All right. I'm gonna go after it with my 2 weapons fighting. I'm gonna try to hit it with my dagger and axe.
All right, so you're gonna shift forward. Okay, nice. 21 and a 14 to hit. Those will both definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn.
That was 11. I fucked that all to hell.
17 damage?
7 and 2.
If both hit. Probably only one's going to hit.
No, they both hit. Because
they both hit. 21 and a 14.
Yeah,
what's the birds? Or can you not tell us?
It's lower than 14.
That is not something that you would know as a character.
We know it's lower than 14. That's all we know.
Gotcha.
Alright. So 9 slashing and 8 slashing. From a hand axe and a dagger. Very nice. So that's what, 17 total?
Yeah, 17.
Yep.
If I'm... So 17.
And I take it the bird is like hovering like
it's,
at our height.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
like
it's
not way up above.
It is like maybe 4 or 5 inches off the ground because it tried to come in and grab you.
Okay.
What is 26 minus? So it's, oh lord. So it's at 9.
Holy, he's hurting.
17 if I did my math right. Yeah. So Ivar jumps forward, just does an immediate slash, just gashing blood from the sides, covering Esmeralda in this burning, flaming bodily fluid.
I'm be like, wait, is that blood or am I on fire?
Right now it's just blood. The blood's on fire, but you are not.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. If I can't see and this warm stuff just touched me.
Gotcha.
Might be freaking out a little bit.
So, Esmeralda, you lost your turn. Drac, you lost your turn. Back up to Endler.
I'm going to look right at that bird and I'm going to go. Is the only reason that you're so bright is because your mama told you that you're special? Because you're a little bitch. You can suck on my massive dong.
Oh, God. Okay. The bird, after being viciously mutilated in his torso by this axe and dagger, Now, like, you see the beady eye is looking at you, extremely confused. Its head twitches a little bit as it takes a singular point of damage.
It's like a paper cut. And I think
broken heart.
And what is the other effect?
Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is that it, or did you want to do your bardic inspiration at all?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I think they can handle the other 8 damage.
Bird is now pissed the fuck off. Now identifies Ivar as the biggest threat.
I can see now, though, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Like, holy fuck, this thing is big.
And it is going in for a singular beak attack and a talon attack. Do the beak attack first. A 16 to hit.
16 ties.
Yeah, it ties my armor.
Okay, then you're fine. And then the talon attack with a 9. So the beak comes in, you're able to put your arm up just in time for it to clamp onto the armor. It doesn't quite cut through. And then it comes in for a left hook with the talon. You're able to kind of just duck out of the way. All right, it is going to use its movement action to fly straight upwards 15 feet. Esmeralda, if you would like, you and Ivar can make opportunity attacks.
Can I use my great axe as an opportunity attack?
Yeah, opportunity attack is just a regular attack.
15.
Okay, that is going to hit. Roll damage.
12.
Nice.
We're having fried chicken tonight, boys.
Ivar, did you even want to roll?
Oh, yeah, my bad. I thought you said Jack.
Yeah, I might have. It was my apologies. So we'll go off the first one, the 10. That's a miss. So as the bird, now mad at Ivar for not only gashing its chest open and dodging its attacks, it takes up into the sky, and as it begins to gather the wind underneath of it to raise its body, Esmeralda says, "Aha, fuck you, bitch," grabs the axe, does like a giant uppercut, and just slams it into its side. The bird falls to the ground.
Do I cut it in half?
You can after it hits the ground if you want to.
Yes, I would love to cut it in half.
Okay, so Esmeralda steps forward, pulls her axe out, and just proceeds to just beat the shit out of this.
I figured I cut it in half, like, up as I was slashing upwards.
I think it's funny if you're beating the shit out of it.
With the fact that it was trying to fly upwards and you have an upward momentum attack, you wouldn't be able to cut all the way through.
Oh.
Well, you could finish the cut while it's on the ground if you wanted to.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, go for it.
You can see the veins bulging out of Esmeralda's neck as she just chops this bird into itty-bitty pieces.
Can I pick up both halves and take it with me whenever we walk off the stage?
Sure. I mean, you're strong enough you can do that.
Did anybody even take damage?
No.
Damn, son.
Except the bird.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the bird's fine. The bird's fine.
Bird's fine.
Bird's fine.
I figured out a way that I can see everybody else's character sheets too, so I have all 4 of them up on my other monitor, each taking a corner of my monitor, so I can see them all.
Nice. Okay. With the bird defeated, the plump man returns. "Congratulations, contestants! That was a fantastic display." He begins to say more, but is then drowned out by a commotion outside the tent. Loud screams can be heard, and a deep groan, followed by the sound of what sounds like wood snapping and splintering, bellows in from outside the tent. Concerned and confused, the plump man begins to run up the stairs. Do you guys wish to follow him?
Yes.
Is he running up?
What's up? Go ahead.
Is he running up the stairs next to me, or is he running up different stairs?
He's going to be beelining it up the stairs next to you.
Okay, I'm following right behind his ass.
Okay. So Ivar's going.
I would follow too, like if we're hearing a noise.
Okay.
With my 2 bird halves.
Drag, are you coming?
Yes, but slowly. Yeah, kind of behind. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Are the brothers up there as we pass?
Yeah, the brothers, as they heard the noise, the brothers actually went out first.
Oh, did they? Okay.
And they were able to disappear through the tent before the plump man was able to get up
I
there.
really wanted to smack him with the dead bird.
Okay.
Can I find the brothers outside and smack one of them over the head with my loot?
You can try.
What kind of damage would that be?
We'll do 1d4 improv damage.
1d4 improv damage.
All right. So
wouldn't if it doesn't succeed, would that like destroy his loot though?
Possibly, depending on how hard he hit.
Well, I crit,
Right.
so.
So you guys run out of the tent, following the plump guy. You can hear screams crying out from the campgrounds area, then again from the high dive. As you emerge from the main tent, you can see the crowd running amok, and you notice a few guards scattered and confused, attempting to calm and control the crowd. The players can see that what appears to be human-sized tree people attacking the civilians and the patrons. You guys watch as you see the two Vincent brothers charge one of the creatures near the western high dive. Let me hop back over to the map.
Oh, and I don't know if I told you this before, but I was planning on this loot being like having metal like bands on the inside.
Okay.
So I can beat people with it and not break it. I just thought I already told you that, but I might have forgotten.
You did not, but it's not
okay. Well, I thought I already told you that, so my apologies.
That gives a whole new like bands will make her dance.
Right.
All I can think of right now.
Anyways, so you watch as the Vincent brothers charge the creatures near the western high dive, in the bottom left, indicated by the yellow creature or yellow
There's only
person.
one down there.
Yes, I know. I'm getting to that. Edir Vincent, the calm and more elegant one, as he rushes in with his sword drawn, he gets completely obliterated as one of the branch arms from the creature springs forward and impales his skull on the spot.
Get fucked.
Mario Vincent, now mad, even more mad in the fact that he's been humiliated, charges forward with his own weapon, makes a slash. He makes contact, and it seems to have injured the creature pretty decently. The creature then turns its focus on Mario and grapples his neck, choking him with vines and branches. You can tell by the strength of this creature that he probably doesn't have very long. At the same time, you hear a loud screech, what appears to be children, down to the southeast. As you turn your gaze to the southeast, you see the children are being cornered. A group of 3 kids are being cornered and approached by 2 larger tree people. If those tree people do decide to attack the children, they stand no chance. You must make a choice.
Fuck Mario. I pull out my bow and I shoot at the tree person closest to us.
Okay. Are you all the other 3 following suit?
I was gonna say, am I able to like distract the tree people, or is it purely combat? I can try. Okay. So I'm gonna hoof my ass like right here, because that's within movement distance range.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do one of these bitches.
Wait.
Okay, we'll make that part of your combat roll.
Okay.
Okay. So Ivar, are you staying where you at and shooting your bow, or are you moving?
Yeah, I'm staying where I am shooting.
Okay, I'm essentially giving you guys each a free round before we start the combat.
All right. Well, seeing the bard go down and then the orc draw his bow and aim it towards the ones at the children, I might actually go down to Mario.
Okay.
Like towards Mario.
Okay, you have 30 feet of movement. So you can go up to...
Right here?
There, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Drac? Or sorry, Esmer, what do you have any ranged weapons, or are you just going to make your next move on your next turn?
How far does my whip reach? 10 feet?
Yep.
I mean, that's not going to be very helpful for Mario. I could hit him with it, but that's not it. I can throw my hand axe.
Yep.
Whip Mario and go, get in there, champ.
Like, just whip his foot and try to pull him out, and just his head pops off.
All right, Drac, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Homie over here is oh, where was I? I was right here.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Well, if this is a free round for us, can we do double speed or like double distance?
Yeah, if you want
I'm
to.
Assuming we can't attack.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, you can do double speed.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to do 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to go right there.
50.
50.
Interesting. Split the party on the second combat fight. I like it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys re-roll initiative to get a fresh boot.
God damn it! What the fuck is this?
I'm telling you, babe.
Oh,
I don't.
wait.
I don't like
my,
D&D.
it says you wanted to send results, but no valid.
You just select your token. You just select your token on the screen
I'm
and
going to
then
clear
do
it.
it.
Hold on. All right, now click on your token on the map and then do it again.
Click.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Esmery?
I don't have to do it again.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
You're still third, though.
It's all right. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, so Endler, you got 22. Ivar, 21. Esmery, 17. Better than last time.
I mean, it is better than last time.
Drake,
There are a
you
lot
got
of things
10.
that you could say were better than last time, and it's still not all that great.
Do I have to specify before, like, does it take, so I've got two-hand, like the two-weapon fighting, but I've also got a shield.
Okay.
Do I have to does it take a turn to like get out and ready my shield?
So it's not going to take a turn to do it. So like if you're normally running around with your shield and your mace out, and you want to switch to like your one-handed mace, like a dagger or something, then you would let me know that you're removing your shield and you're pulling out your dagger. But I'm not going to like penalize you for it as far as like action economy is concerned.
Okay, because I've got the mace and the sickle, but I think I'm gonna run with the shield on right now. What does the shield provide me? It provides me with advantage.
It increases your AC.
Yeah, it gives you +2 to your armor class.
Okay. So that makes 18. Hell yeah. Or is that already calculated in there?
No, it's once you apply it. So on your character, so let me find. Okay, so on your character, if you go to equipment, you can go down and find your shield, and then you can click on that and increase your AC.
Okay, so it's at 16 right now. And then if you unequip it, goes down to 14.
Yeah.
So 16 is with it equipped.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So I'm gonna run all the creatures on the same initiative. I'm gonna ignore the guard for now, and then Mario. 16. Start. All right, Endler. You are up first.
Let me do some math here. Hold on. 15. Okay, so it's 15-foot cube. Is that 15 feet out from me cube?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 15 in each direction.
So is that like, 15 this way and 15 this way?
So it goes in the cardinal directions, and then it makes a square off of that.
Okay. And it attacks friendlies, right?
What are you trying? What spell is it?
Thunder Wave.
Yes, it will hurt anyone in range.
I kind of assumed. So Zach is one too close to not be hit by it. Fuck. Oh shit. That's not gonna happen then. That's not gonna happen then. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to distract the tree thing, whatever the frick it's called. The one that's like right next to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to distract it and make it pay attention to me and not the kids. So would that be a performance?
This one right there.
Which one?
Which one are you on? The
one right next to me. The one that's like 2 blocks away.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, you could do a performance roll.
Would that be performance?
Yeah, if you're gonna do like a song or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing a little song about how his mother was a hamster and his father smelt of elderberries.
Okay.
What an insult for an actual tree.
Bitch.
We'll roll against his wisdom.
I don't know what it is.
It's a skill check, so I would make the DC, or I'm going to have it make it be a counter skill check. So it does not appear to give a shit about its mother being a hamster.
How the fuck did you roll a 19 for that bitch? Jeez.
It's 19 minus 1.
Yeah, I know, but you rolled a 19, which is impressive.
It's hacked.
Cheating.
The once was a man named Ragnar the Red. The weapon from Old Warwick's dead.
So, like, how tall are these things?
Oh, that's a good question.
So they
To
appear
the
to be.
bestiary.
They appear to be about 6 foot, about 6'5", almost 7 foot in that area. They do look like giant broccolis with legs and arms.
Ents or treant?
What?
They are twig blights.
As opposed to twig heavies.
No, not twig light. Blight with a B.
Blight.
Blight.
Dirt says to let the children die. You don't need the crumb snatchers.
I mean, he's not exactly wrong, but I
I
also
may
don't
be
want to let
the
I don't wanna
world,
do that.
but
Okay.
at heart, I am a religious man and I must save the children.
All right, and so that was just a basic performance check. I'm still gonna let you take an action.
Oh, sick. Can I move? Yes.
Yes.
What do
you
I
get
have
a
for
movement
weapons?
and action.
Equipment. Just kidding, not that. Oh, I got a rapier. Hell yeah.
Rapier.
Rapier.
Yeah,
Get
I
away
know.
from the children.
Okay, so I'm gonna step
Bar
up
with a
one.
rapier?
I'm gonna step up one.
Okay.
And then what is 13? Okay. I'm gonna step up one, and I'm gonna roll to hit with my rapier.
Okay.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, that is not going to hit.
Thunderwave the children.
Thunderwave. No, I'm not going to.
They got each other. They can be each other's thunder buddies. It'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Hey, as long as they're grounded, they won't get hit, right?
Thunder wave is a boom of audio and force.
No,
It's not like
I know it was a joke.
Okay.
I know what Thunderwave is.
Just making sure.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so I missed. What is their AC? 13. Okay.
Motherfucker, did you just do what I think you just did?
No.
You can't do that.
Did you seriously just metagame in our first session?
Wait, what happened?
He looked up the armor class of the monster that you're fighting.
I looked it up to find the height, and then I couldn't find the height.
To dissuade from that, you get disadvantage on every roll for the rest of the night.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't
Ooh,
metagame.
You're in trouble.
Damn.
It's one
All
thing
right.
if you do it. It's another thing if you openly say that you do it.
Hey, thanks for the
Cards are
information.
always causing trouble. You know what sucks? I wasn't paying attention, so I have no idea what it actually is.
You fucking.
Okay.
I don't want disadvantage.
I apologize. I literally just looked to see if I could find the height, and it was just there. I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. But I apologize.
All right, so your rapier attack does not penetrate the armor.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, moving on to Ivar.
Do they have armor on or just their bark?
Well, it's their armor
bark
class.
is like their
their
armor.
AC.
Generic term armor for not being
Damn.
able to hurt them. All right, Ivar.
All right, so I can move and attack, correct? Or is it
Correct.
just move?
Yep. You have a movement, an action, and then a bonus action. Depending on the skill check, if you do a skill like he did his performance, I'll run that as a bonus action. Obviously, if it's something crazy like fucking scaling a mountain, then it'll be a little bit more. But
Athletics check.
He's a slender white elven boy. He's Link. He can scale mountains.
All right, I'm gonna go.
No, he's
after
not.
That disadvantage.
He's a half-orc ranger, my guy.
I'm talking about you, homie.
Oh, well. He was asking, not me.
fucking dirt.
Yikes.
Nice. So you're doing your double attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Yeah, two weapon
13
fighting.
13 is going to hit, and the 20 is going to hit for a total of 16 damage. On the Blight E. Oh, yeah, you eviscerated him. Boom. You jump, take a little hop forward, bring your dagger down or your hand axe down first. Catch him by the bark. You rip the bark out. You can see the little seedling of a heart that he has, and you pierce your dagger straight into it, twisting it, causing it to drop dead. All right, Esmeralda. You
I'm
are
gonna try to chop this tree in front of me.
okay. The one choking Mario.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, 17. That's definitely gonna hit with a 15 damage.
Damn.
Jesus.
If I kill it, I want to cut it in half too.
Okay, so you as you approach the fight, you come in for like a little slide across the dirt. You pick up your axe, you with all your might, you swing it around and just completely whoosh, cut the tree right in half. It falls to the ground, still gripping onto Mario as the tree parts begin to harden, almost like a rigor mortis around his throat.
Okay, can I have like a... I don't know, now that it's dead, can I try to help him get it off his neck?
Sure, in your next turn.
Bonus action.
Hold your breath, Mario. It's gonna be okay.
6 seconds. That's all you gotta wait, my guy. 6 seconds. I swear.
Yeah, no, because taking an extra move would be another standard action, which you already used. All right,
Yeah,
Drac.
I know.
Yes, hello.
You see a twig blight or a tree creature standing in front of you with one of its claws reached out, reaching for a little girl that has tripped. She's screaming.
I'm going to swing my mace at the outreaching branch.
Okay.
Equipment. Action. Mace. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, no.
First nat one of the night.
God damn.
I had a nat one.
I missed and hit the kid.
Did you have a nat one earlier?
Yeah.
On what?
Something way earlier.
Oh, I didn't see it. All right.
Ivar rolled a nat one on sleight of hand earlier too.
Oh, is your intimidation you rolled in that one?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, those don't count because they're not combat moves.
It was like the third one.
Drac, do you like highs or lows?
Do I what?
I'm going to roll a die.
Yeah.
And based on what you want, whether you want a high number or a low number.
So no middle option.
No, you either.
No,
So
we're chaotic neutral. We're going for the high number.
So you want a high number?
Give me the high number.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
So even though you kind of with all of the dirt beneath you being for the most part mud, you slip and your mace comes down and you, based on your momentum, you think you're going to end up missing the tree person entirely and land on the child. You are actually able to cut your own foot with your, you're able to not cut your own foot. You take your left foot, you hit your right foot to knock your balance out. You fall flat on your ass, but you prevent yourself from killing one of the children.
You're just a little muddy now.
And you are also now prone.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Disadvantage if you fight from the prone. If you can use your movement to get up though.
Okay.
There's no icon for prone, so we're gonna go with Swift.
Which he still has a movement action.
That is true. You do. You can
use that to get up.
Yep, you can use your movement to get up if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get up. I'm gonna crawl through the mud.
All right.
No.
You have a bonus action if you have anything that you can use on it. I don't know if you do or
not. Bonus actions, 2 weapon fighting, opportunity attack. Nope.
Okay. Moving on to the first round of tree people. Tree person A is dead. Okay, they have not come in yet. You have cut down. Let me go back to my script.
2 tree peoples is dead.
Yes.
Question.
He's dead as well.
With your stream, if we redeem points for you to drop your weapon, Does that make the enemy drop their weapon?
So, all right. So I'm not doing push-ups right now during a D&D game. I'll do them after. Typically that would affect a video game that I'm playing.
D&D.
I will let you use it to give disadvantage to a creature.
Sweet, because I have been saving up these points for a moment just like this.
Oh, dirt meme, you want a little dab action there? Okay.
Dab, 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 dab. Hey!
All right. So the only currently standing tree monster, he's actually, because you didn't hit him, you've not distracted him. He's going to continue to go for the child.
Destroy the child.
Come on.
You saved 2 out of 3. It's okay.
The points are here. Let us use them. Yes, Dirt, you can use them. I'll do the push-ups afterwards. I'm not going to interrupt the middle of a combat just for push-ups.
Middle of the combat. Middle of the combat.
All right, so the tree person is going to reach forward with his claws and try to pierce the small female child in the back. That's going to hit because the child doesn't have any armor.
The child.
Child's like a 2 armor class.
And takes 5 points of damage.
We cannot scream at it, right? Like,
I mean, you can, but
that'd be a bonus action you'd have to do in the middle of somebody else's turn.
Weak stream unfollow. So the tree creature takes a step forward, turns its hands into a bunch of little wooden tentacle like spear things, and just impales the child upon the ground. Blood spews across the dirt. As you hear, the screams are now muffled with a gurgle as the blood pours out of her mouth.
God damn.
You have lost 1 child.
Kicking myself in the head.
I'll put red, blue, and green as the children, and you lost the red child.
Of course.
Oh no!
The red-headed child.
All right. It is Mario's turn. He gets a chance to fight out of the throat punch.
It's okay. We only lost the Indian.
I was gonna make a joke like that, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how TOS that is.
Nah, it's all good.
Bro. Oh my god, so he's a strength check.
Oh, he's pretty damn strong for being almost dead.
So he reaches up and he just
It's his almost death adrenaline.
He's able to. Well, you also killed the creature, so it's almost like trying to pull branches off the throat. Zach Dirt says you beat him to the joke of the red child. So Mario breaks free with his action. He turns to you, Esmeralda, and with tears rolling down his eyes, he says, "Thank you so much for saving me, but I must help and tend to my brother. Please protect me." And he immediately dives down to his brother's body, pulls out a potion and a sewing kit and a dagger, and trying to do makeshift surgery.
Can I just look at him with just bewilderment? Because I'm pretty sure you said the guy's skull is like
it was
no longer intact.
It has, so the skull's intact, but essentially imagine like a baseball bat sized branch penetrated his skull, so there's a giant fucking hole there.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I don't know what kind of potion you got there, bud, but I think he's gone.
He's pouring a potion in the hole.
He screams out with tears rolling down his eyes. He's my brother. He's the only thing I have. Please, just watch over me while I do this, please.
Is touch considered a 5 foot?
Touch is the square right next to you.
So yes.
I mean, technically speaking, touch could be 1 to whatever feet, but you have to be the next square next to him, mechanically. All right, Endler.
I'm trying to decide. So is Mario on his brother right now?
Yes.
Like, is where Mario is where his brother is?
I think technically it would be right there, but yeah.
Shit.
But I'm gonna leave.
I'm literally 5 feet away from doing what I want to do. That's so unfortunate.
Baby Groot finger fucked his face. Yes.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna use my healing word on his brother.
Okay.
Try to make Mario feel a little bit better about his brother fucking dying.
Okay.
Does his brother look like he's still alive at all?
Yeah,
I mean, he has a giant hole in his face.
He's got a hole?
Yeah,
I thought it was just.
Looks like a baseball bat's gone through his head.
I thought that you said it was like he got hit in the side of the head with a baseball bat.
It was
oh,
like
never mind.
like
that ain't gonna
like
work.
in those like an Attack on Titan style anime
Never
fight.
mind. That ain't gonna work then.
The brother was doing the charging with the sword up behind him, doing the Naruto run, and the tree just looked at him and did the fucking.
That ain't gonna happen then. Okay, never mind.
Just a second, and just say that you have done nothing but call me a weeb since I started watching anime, and you just pulled Attack on Titan and Naruto out of the air to describe something.
Because it's the easiest way to describe it.
Yikes.
Because you know that that's what's in those animes. I've not even watched those animes.
Who cares?
I care. You fucking weeb.
Anyways.
You watch anime? Cringe.
Anyways, the tree essentially did a sidestep, flicked his hand up, and then blasted him with a branch tank.
Yeah, okay, well that's not gonna happen then. I thought it was like he got hit in the side of the head with a baseball bat.
Murdered tree spirit fingers.
Just a concussion. I thought it was like just a concussion, but it's this man is dead.
It's an impaled hole.
Dead.
Cool. Okay, that's not gonna happen then. I'm gonna attempt to stab the other tree then.
Okay.
So I gotta roll it twice now, don't I? Once, twice.
Get fucked. You got a 19. You still hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This one.
Nice. So even with your
disadvantage,
even with feeling the negative energy from your your karma has just shit on you. You feel so bad about yourself. You take a step forward, you jab with your rapier, it kind of wiggles its way through the branches, and you're able to pierce the heart without a problem. And it drops over dead.
And then I sing a sea shanty over its dead body about it being a little bitch and dying like a whore.
The children screaming on the top of their lungs. Children screaming at the top of their lungs now flock to the dead body of their sister.
Wait, they were all siblings? Hold up, you never said they were siblings.
I know I did.
Now I feel bad.
All right, Ivar.
Turn to one of the brothers. Leave her job.
Right.
Pull up my loot.
Even though the three tree creatures are dead, you guys still hear in the faint distance a brief combat music that indicates that you guys are still in combat. You can see by glancing around that over in the camp area, there is. Let me move this so I can actually access it. There appears to be a solo guard, a singular guard, trying to help people load into the wagons, injured children, women, etc. On the far side, over by the high dive on the west, you hear shouts and screams as you can see kind of a singular guard as well, fighting off to more of the tree people, protecting a small group of adults. And it is your turn, Ivar.
Wait, is this combat still right now?
Yes, you guys are still in combat.
Okay. Who would it help the most?
Bow out and
Who would it help the most? Are you within range of me? If you're within the range of it, then I'm gonna do it to you. You are. Okay. Very. Right. Hold on for a minute. My man skis. 60 feet. Okay. I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Ivar.
What is... I'm pretty sure you have to do that on your own turn, don't you?
Yeah, you have to do it on your own turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was, you can do it anytime, but okay.
Let me double check.
It's a bonus action is what it says.
Is it? Okay, yeah, then you have to do it on your own turn.
But I just had my turn, so couldn't I call this at the end of my turn doing a bonus action?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Just attacked and I'm doing a bonus action.
I'll give it to you. Alright, so what is it, a D4? D6?
It's a D6.
Okay. So you can add a D6 to your attack, or you can hold on to it and use it on anything. but you can use it add a d6 to any d20 roll that you make.
Okay.
21 on that top one. Right, the most north one. Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit with 10 damage. Yeah, it's gonna drop like a sack of rocks.
Good night, tree man.
All right.
Hold on. Isn't the range of a longbow 120 to 300? Isn't it too close for him to use the longbow?
No, he would use it at a disadvantage. Longbow, D&D 5e. Let me double check just be safe. I'm pretty sure. You're right.
I don't want to take this away from him, but like I also want to play by the rules, you know.
150 to 600.
I would think if you were closer, it would do more damage.
We'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
Because I need to consult the DM guide. I've always ran it as it doesn't fucking matter, but.
Okay. I'm not trying to take it away from it. It's straight up like, isn't that how it's supposed to work? Because otherwise it's too busted. But.
Objects and tokens. All right. So your arrow pierces the chest, or what you would believe to be the chest of the tree person. It sputters and collapses. You see the guard kind of freak out as he looks around. And he looks over at you and he kind of gives you a cheers with his hand and begins to trade blows with the other tree person again. All right, Esmeralda.
Okay, I'm going to look at Mario and say my condolences. And then I'm going to run up.
Okay.
I'm going to attack.
Okay, hold that. As you pass over the body of the tree creature that you killed, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as branches spring from the ground and try to grab your legs.
How? I thought he was dead.
Opportunity attacks, baby.
Oof. Oh, natural one. Fortunately for you, it's not on an attack, so I'm not going to do the highs or lows. However, the branchy tentacles are going to reach up, grab you, and hold you in place.
Well, can I attack him?
You can use it. It'll be, because it's a grapple, it'll be more of a strength check to get out of him, but yes, you can.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to swing your sword and try to hit him, you can. It'd be the same thing.
I can just use strength. I mean, it's the same.
Use your athletics if it's higher.
It's not. It's the same. It's +7.
Okay, that's fine.
Holy Martha.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to use your action to rip the vines off, and you step up out of the way, and you can see that they slither back into the ground. They do not appear to have come from the dead creature.
Can I holler before my turn is over?
Yes.
For anybody that can hear and be like, they'll still grab you! Burn the trees!
Fire? Burn? Fire?
Okay. All right, Drac.
Don't put the tents on fire.
I have a candle.
Tinderbox, yes.
Well, you got a tinderbox?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, Drac.
Question. With these spells...
Mm-hmm.
What? It only lasts 1 minute. With these first level spells, it's like one use and then it recharges after a short rest?
So you have a set number of slots. So if you look at your sheet where it says first level bless cure wounds, to the top right of that you see two little squares and it says slots.
Yeah.
So you have 2 spell slots. They're essentially like uses. You have 2 uses, and you can use them to cast spells. So you have two spells you can cast. You can cast either bless wounds or cure wounds. You can do 1 apiece. You can do 2 blesses, 2 cure wounds, or 1 of each.
It's per long rest. So once we do a long rest, they reset.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
And then there's once you level up, there's different types of spell slots, but that's a whole nother deal. We won't worry about that right now.
Well, those 2 very clearly are gonna handle that twig blight over there. So I'm going to take the kids and try and get them over to the exit over on the east.
Okay. Did you want to try any healing on the child at all?
Can I tell if she is still alive?
Kid's fucking dead, bro.
You can try a medicine check.
Bro, you straight up said that it like got stabbed through the heart.
That doesn't mean he can't try. I don't think he's ever played a cleric before, so I'm trying to get him to understand.
Hey.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the kid's dead.
Okay. Rip to the homie. Let's go, kid. Sweet Audi 3000. I mean, oh shit. It just exited. Don't look back, little ones. Let's go. And I do my movement.
Now, are you bringing the dead body?
Am I strong enough to carry the dead body?
Well, the kids can walk on their own, and it's a small child, maybe 4 years old.
Oh, yeah. We're going to bring the kid over to the guard.
Make it worse by making them so young? So much life to live?
Not anymore.
Fuck you.
Okay, so
well, if the trees didn't take him, the plague probably would.
So as you begin to gather the children up, and you say, "Come on, we need to go. We need to get you out of here."
Mm-hmm.
One of the little boys, or there's a little boy and two girls, and the little boy says, "Wait, my mommy and daddy, they're over there," and he points towards the well where the fighting is currently going on.
I motion, or I speak to the bard, and I say, "Make yourself useful for once, and go check on their parents."
Hurtful.
You were a set of 3, now you're a set of 2, and you're probably about to be orphans. Like, just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, kids. Come on, let's go.
As he yells at me to go over there, I look over and I look in that general direction. I see the other two, like, doing stuff. I'm like, they got it covered.
Okay.
That's a me?
It's like you could very clearly see both of the other. Like, you can very clearly see Ivar and
said,
Esmeralda.
"Fuck you, Drac," is what he said.
Oh.
All right, is he actually telling me that? Because if he's telling my character that, we're gonna have some words later.
No, I'm telling your character that they got it covered over there. They Gucci.
I don't think you understand. They're fighting. Go check on the parents.
Would they have seen where the dead carcass grabbed me? Especially since I yelled out.
They might have, yeah. Mario definitely would have, maybe. Actually, he probably wouldn't because he's focused on the brother. Ivar might have because he's right there. Endler possibly, but he was having conversations with Drac. I mean, you can point it out to them as they're moving along. It doesn't cost an action to holler something. All right. So you're just taking the kids and hoofing the front butt over to the guard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The final tree person. He is going to take a big ol' swing at that guard. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Mm-hmm. Where is the stat block? There it is. Big ol' swing against the guard. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that hits. For 5 damage to the guard. Okay. And then it is now the guard's turn. He's going to take a swipe back at the tree with his Speario. 11 is not going to hit, unfortunately. Mario is currently occupied. Endler.
So I can move to there, and then 60 feet. Okay, so cool. All right,
so him as he's coming towards me. Don't like step over the tree body. It will grab you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna vicious mockery this boy because that's within range.
Okay. How are you
I
mocking
believe. I'm gonna say. Did you skip leg day? Because your legs look like twigs, you dumb fuck.
Okay. Well, it's a wisdom save.
I thought it was funny.
He fails, and he takes 4 points of psychic damage. He took that very seriously. He turns, he pivots like in the middle of the fight with his guard. He puts one tree hand up, says, "Whoa, hold on." He turns, looks over at you, and says, "That wasn't nice." And then he collapses over dead.
Hell yeah.
Seeing the last tree creature fall, the guard immediately starts to pick up the women, or the adults, parents, whatnot, and he starts ushering them towards the encampment to get to the wagons. The guard yells at all of you that are there and says, "We need to vacate this place immediately." And that is where we will end for tonight.
I want to go around and burn the bodies.
Okay.
Burn the dead tree bodies.
I got a candle.
That works. You guys...
I got a tinderbox and a torch.
Oh, you got it.
So I'm just going to go around and burn them.
Okay, so you're going to burn the bodies?
Can I sing a song while she's burning the bodies?
Sure.
I donut.
After all the kids have been taken, I do want to say a prayer over the dead kid's body. Like, sorry, homie.
Sorry, homie.
May your soul rest in peace and live a long life in the afterworld.
Lived a short life.
Rip.
Oof.
Yes, donut. That's the microphone.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything that holds gold that I can take.
Make a perception.
I lose the bodies.
I couldn't hear you over fucking Jay not shutting the fuck up.
Make a perceptions check for me.
Damn bards.
As the bodies burn so bright after we have one.
You don't notice anything that kind of stands out, but you do notice that all those carts that are surrounding the area, they are all vendor carts. So it is very possible that there is cash of some kind inside.
I'd like to check those vendor carts.
I'm sorry, one at a time. So, Ivar?
I'd like to check those vendor carts.
Okay, you boop over to the vendor carts. What were you saying, Drac?
I'd like to roll a perception to grab some food because I only have 1 day's worth of rations.
Okay. So you escorted the children over there. The guard took them, loaded them on the carts. They said they want to like whatever the fucking they handle their shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception for food carts or food in general.
What is this?
Question.
You pretty sure that you see a loaf of bread, you reach down, grab some dirt, and shove it in your mouth.
Okay, I got a question too.
Yeah.
So, she's burning all of the bodies? Is that the plan here?
I'm assuming all of the tree bodies, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn all the tree bodies.
Okay. How well is the wood burning?
Oh, decently, as well as
like,
wood burns.
Like normal wood, or is it like burning longer than normal wood?
It catches fire a little quicker, but it doesn't seem to burn as bright.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to a body to one of them that she hasn't reached yet.
Okay.
So like this one, and rip off an arm and put it in my pocket.
Okay, you now have one tree blight arm. In your inventory.
As I'm going around burning the trees, can I look into these different carts and stuff and see, like, if they have any goods or food or anything that might come in handy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a
bedroll, since apparently I don't have one.
Roll a perceptions roll for me.
How do I?
So you're pretty sure they have some stuff. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have made you roll for that because it's a pretty simple thing to do.
Drac and I are both still blinded from that bird.
How do I add a custom item that I can mark? Like name it?
Under what is it? Equipment. You hit a button. The button says "Manage Equipment" on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Under Add Items.
I see custom items.
Yeah, so you'll hit custom item, you'll click add custom item, and then when you click on it, you can edit it from there.
It doesn't let me. Oh no, there's the edit button. We're good. Okay, I see it. We're good.
All right, so for Ivar, the first one that you loot is a food truck. Are you looking for just gold, or do you want to take food too?
Yeah, I'd like to take food too.
Okay. You are able to find a small bag containing 50 gold pieces and about 7 already cooked turkey legs.
Okay.
Esmeralda.
You said how many turkey legs? 7?
7 cooked turkey legs. Okay, Esmeralda, you grab the next cart. This one is actually a tools cart, so it has things like disguise kits, painter's tools, artisan tools, those kinds of things. If you're looting for, are you looting for money or just supplies?
Both.
Okay. You are going to find 500 silver pieces and a small bag of 50 gold.
Okay.
Damn.
The gold, the silver pieces, and I'll take the disguise kit. Not that I can really use it, but I could probably sell it.
Okay.
Oh, I have a shovel. Do we want to bury that body?
Of the child?
Yeah.
Nah, just leave it out in the elements. It's fine.
Just leave it.
Honestly, they came from the earth. Let them return the same way.
Drac, are you looking for money or just food?
Both, but just both.
That didn't answer my question.
About burying the body?
Yeah.
I told you. They came from the earth. Let them return the same way.
So do we bury them or do we just let them decay on the ground?
Let them sit.
Okay.
Circle of life. The animals eater. It'll be fine.
Drac, you find about 100 silver pieces because you're primarily in the personal belongings area.
Are we still technically in combat?
No, you're out of combat. You find 100 silver pieces, probably about another 10 to 15 days rations.
Hell yeah.
And then various amounts of like some mundane jewelry. We'll say 2 rings and a necklace.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna loot for food and money over there.
Okay. So as you migrate over there, you notice that this was actually the primarily food court area. So looting for food and money. Yeah, you're not getting that. That's a very high roll. It was 6,000 gold pieces. You're not getting that.
That's a lot. Do you need me to roll perception check?
Truth be told, you shouldn't have to roll perception check with it not being in combat and you taking your time. I shouldn't have made them roll either. You find about 55 gold pieces, and probably about 10 days worth of various food objects of your choosing.
You said 50 gold?
Yeah, 55 gold.
55.
With you being in the food area, you can kind of pick and choose what you want between bread, cheese, turkey legs, corn dogs, funnel cakes.
So how many rations did you say I found?
About 10 days worth.
10 days worth. Cool. It's all corn dogs.
And Jay, we will actually change it from 7 turkey legs to 7 days of rations worth of turkey legs.
Okay.
To make everything easier, so you don't have to.
Is there like ketchup and mustard too, or is it just corn dogs?
It's just corn dogs.
Okay.
There's a large jar, probably about a quart of molasses, if you want that.
Yes, I love my molasses corn dogs.
I physically just got nauseous.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we end it?
Can I come over here to burn these bodies and check these carts out over in this area?
Sure. Okay, Ivar, do you want to?
What about Mario? Did his brother do anything with the body?
Oh yeah.
Do we want to bury that body? I got a shovel.
I'm interested in that sword that he had that he killed that bird with.
Go talk to Mario.
Mario, after attempting to heal him through makeshift surgery and potions, accepts his defeat, bandages up the head, lifts him over his shoulder, and begins taking him towards the wagons.
I loot the body.
He's carrying him.
Did I fucking stutter?
As you attempt to loot the dead body upon Mario's shoulders, he pulls out a dagger. He says, "You keep your hands off, or I will gut you like a pig. You will not disgrace the dead." What is that random 6 for?
I rolled it as
The dead would be after they're dead.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, no. If I wanted to do sleight of hand, it would be that plus 6. But it sounds like Mara's not gonna let me do it at all. So
you do note, however, that the sword that Adir was using is still laying in the mud.
I want it. Give me that sword.
Hey Mario, that's a pretty sick looking sheath that he's got. Can I at least take that?
Don't mention it to Mario.
You've pissed him off enough that he's just storming off down the path.
Yes, I would like to pick up his sword and shoulder it for later.
Okay, you now have a +1 longsword.
Very poggers. Can he use a longsword?
Yes. There are no weapon restrictions in 5th edition.
Oh, I thought there were.
It's technically based on the deity that they choose to follow, but...
Do I find anything good over here?
Hold, give me just a second. You find about 1,000 copper pieces.
Good God.
And a pair of iron bracers. Which is like wrist armor.
Just out of curiosity, what languages can everybody speak?
Yes.
Are you going to ask us that in a different language?
It might be helpful in the future. Just to know who speaks what.
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Orc. So I can talk to all yous.
Okay, I'm common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Okay, Ivar, did you want to loot another cart, or are you satisfied with what you got?
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
Have I successfully burned all the tree bodies?
Sure.
There's 2 more over by the camp.
We will say that you successfully burned them.
Yeah, I'll get those on the way out. But in terms of what I speak Common, Giant, Elvish, and Primordial.
All right.
I is smart.
Any other closing statements or things you want to complete before we move on?
Where is the top hat guy?
That's a good question.
Roll a perceptions check.
Perception. Give me perception. I'm having the worst rolls, literally the worst rolls today.
I could form 2.
The gods frown upon me today.
So with Ivar's assistance in searching for the top hat guy, you guys note that he is currently hiding under some tapestries, some tarps, and a barrel over in this area.
All right.
I go grab him.
Yes. Now I am an inquisitor, so I want to march my way over to him, and I want to have a word with him.
Okay.
I'm blocking his exit if he tries to run.
I'm gonna drag him out from front of the table and throw him at your feet.
Yes, throw his ass on the table.
So Ivor, you come over to this character, and up close and personal, like he's maybe like 4'9", but he weighs probably about 380. You grab
still
him.
have bardic. I was gonna say you still have bardic inspiration on you too.
I'm not gonna make him roll for anything, not right now.
Okay.
Depending on let me rephrase that. Depending on what they decide to do.
Well, I just wanted to make sure he remembered that's a 10-minute spell.
You pull it out without any problem, and you lift him up and you put him on the table, or you dropping him in the mud.
No, put him on the table. Put his ass on the table.
Do I have rope?
Put him up on a table. Drac, you approach him with your Inquisitor stature.
Yes.
What do you want to do with your Inquisitor?
And I tell Ivar and Was it Ez? What is it? Ez? How do you say it?
Esmeralda, I said you guys.
I tell them to hold him down, and I pull out my sickle and I get really, really close to his face so he can see the scars. And I tell him, "You tell me exactly what was going on today, and you tell me now."
Damn.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Can we give him advantage since we're right there, like holding him down?
Yes, because you are assisting, you can have advantage.
So do we need to roll 2 or
no?
just
It'll just give him a second roll and he takes the higher.
All right.
Very nice.
Ooh.
That works.
All right, you take the sickle out, and you can tell that he is very scared of the group of you. As you lean in, you can feel the energy that you have been trained to use by your church or by your clergy to extract information. Ivar and as Essie, you see that Drax's eyes now begin to glow with a shadowy fire, almost optical illusion, as he peers into this guy's face. And he takes his sickle out and he asks him, he goes, what happened today exactly? The plump fat man begins to weep and sob. He goes, I promise you, I have no idea. It's these damn Nordenlands. These woods, ever since the gods abandoned us, and the arcane, ever since your people, as he points to your eyes, ever since your people caused the destruction of the gods and of our existence, you ruined everything. You've cursed these lands.
Can I slap him real fast?
Sure.
Just slap him.
Okay.
And be like, we're not playing the blame game. That's not what we're here to do. You whispered something to those brothers earlier, and then all of this went down. Answer the man's question.
Yeah, I get even closer and I tell him, first off, this festival here today wasn't just the good-heartedness and friendliness of you and your people. I want you to tell me what everything was about.
Before he opens his mouth, I cut off one of his ears.
Oh, Jesus!
Holy shit!
All right. So he's sitting here and he's like trying to you can tell that he's stuttering. He's trying to think of an excuse, and as he's about to speak, Ivar just says nope, right off with one of the fucking ears, blood spewing out of the side of his head.
I'm gonna put the ear in my pocket.
Let me go ahead and cast healing on him.
Okay.
And do I need to do
the putting the ear back on, or are you just stemming the blood?
We're gonna go for the roleplay aspect. So you're gonna use a little bit of magic and heal the wound so he stops bleeding, or
yeah, just to stop bleeding so he doesn't lose consciousness or anything.
Can I put the ear in my? Can I keep the ear?
The ear is my fucking hand, and I tell him if he doesn't fucking tell the truth, he's gonna eat his own ear.
Oh shit!
So Ivar threatens to force him to eat his own ear. Drag wiggles his fingers next to his ear, muttering a small incantation as the wound heals over immediately. He says, "Please, the words that I whispered to the brothers, they're my sister's sons. I just wanted them to win. I was just letting them know what was about to happen to look away. It was not anything that has to do with this stuff. It's these lands are cursed. You can ask any of the locals. That's why we don't go out after dark. That's why we have torches around the perimeter. The forest is alive and is trying to kill us."
Then why did you have this here, knowing all of that?
Yeah, this was not my idea. I simply bring the employees and the entertainment. It was the locals that wanted to have this. The druids.
Whose idea was it? I need names.
I don't know any specific name.
I'm gonna slap him.
Okay.
Bitch slap. Bitch slap.
I want names.
He says, I swear to you, I don't know their names.
I'm gonna look at Ivar and be like, feed him his ear.
Ear time.
Feed it to him.
I force feed him his fucking ear.
You hold his mouth open and you shove the ear and he goes, Are you going to actually make him swallow it?
Yeah, he's swallowing.
Okay, so you take your fingers and you shove the ear down. The ear finally goes down into his throat. And he's like, "You fucking animal!"
I smack him. And tell him to shut the fuck up.
Alright. I raise my sickle above my head and I tell him, if you don't have a name, we have no use for you.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get a name. Give me a second.
Why weren't you prepped with this information? I tell you all the time and say that you have to have names for everything because I ask for names.
I didn't think you would torture the fucking.
That is what I am here for. That is my sole mission.
Oh my god.
I have someone I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of that. Fuck. He says,
Kanye West.
All I know is the man that leads the local tribe. His name is Brazor Sean.
What a fucking name.
Hold on, let me write this down.
Brazor Sean.
How do you spell it?
I can't know how to spell that.
Yes, please.
It's spelled like it sounds.
Brazorsean.
No, there's an S, not a Z.
So it's Brazor and then Sean.
Yes, S-H-A-N. Sean.
I spelled it Sean like Sean White, but whatever.
It's like Shin, but with an A.
So then I'm gonna look at Drac and be like, "Is that Is that all the information you needed?"
I'm still looking at him because I can't tell if he has any more information. But I turn around and say, "Do with him as you wish," and I walk away.
I want to kill him.
Now we can cut off his dick.
All right. So how are you killing him?
Cutting him in half like I did the bird in the tree.
Oh God.
Just right up the middle, starting at the bottom.
Okay, I'll get his right arm and leg if somebody else wants to hold his left arm and leg, and then we'll separate him. And she gets a clean swipe down the middle.
He's short. My great axe should do it just fine.
I'm walking over with Drac because I didn't want to kill the man. I just want to.
Okay, so Drac and Ivar bail out.
Well, if they're gonna bail out, then I'll leave him alone.
Restrain him. Restrain him.
So as you pull your axe up, getting ready to cut him in half, you notice that your two team members left you to walk away,
man.
and you're left with the bard who has really bad karma and abandoned you before the competition, and you realize that this is probably not a good idea.
Fine, at least he's missing his ear. He's permanently maimed.
He begins violently vomiting.
I'm gonna cut off his dick.
I look over at him
Inquisitor
and I tell him, I didn't say you could get rid of it.
Damn.
Didn't say you could get rid of it.
He looks at you in fear as Endler pulls out. I'm assuming you have a dagger.
Yeah, I do.
Pull out a dagger. You reach into his pants and you cut off his dick.
Shoot. Do you need me to roll for it, or are you just gonna let me cut off his dick?
I'm gonna just let you rule it cool it. Like, you're fine. You can just cut off his dick. I'm assuming you could find it.
This asshole doesn't deserve to breed.
While we're here, can I look to see if they have any more of those flaming eagles anywhere?
Sure. Make an investigations check.
Can I help her with that?
Yeah, so you'll get advantage.
Investigation.
Okay. You know that the tent marked number 6. That is like the employees' tent. That's where where you can hear the animals like screaming from and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So you poke your head in there. You notice that they do not have any more. Actually, I take that back. They have 3 more of the eagles. These eagles are not on fire, but they do appear to be covered in some black tarry liquid.
Can I go up to them and see if they're somewhat friendly?
They are very angry. They also appear to be starved and beaten.
Okay, well, I'm going to release them.
I have animal handling. Can we make one of them our friend?
You can try.
I'll let you try to make one our friend, and then if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to let them go and go into the wild and eat.
Fuck! God damn it. Fucking me and my hubris.
You reach out your hand, you say, "Oh, here, Polly, Polly, Polly," and it tries its hardest to bite your fingers off. Luckily,
Can I
with
sing it a song to make it less angry?
Sure. I'll let
What
you.
would that be?
Roll a performance, and you can add half the number to your animal handling check.
How does a 20 sound on animal handling then?
It seems to be okay.
Or do you want me to roll the performance with disadvantage too?
Oh, actually, yeah, you're supposed to be rolling all of them with broken disadvantage. Thank you for reminding me.
So 7.
So 15.
15. It doesn't hate you.
But they're calm enough that I can open up the cages and let them go, and they'll hopefully not attack us.
Wait, I got a corn dog in my pocket. Can I take off the corn of the corn dog and feed it?
Sure. Yeah, it takes the corn off the corn dog pretty decently. It's confused because it's very apparently not been fed properly. But it does devour the corn dog or corn that you gave it.
No, I'm gonna pet it on the head, like not smack it, but like real nice and soft and make it my friend.
Do you want a higher or low number?
I gotta roll for that shit.
No,
too?
I'm rolling because I don't know how to handle this. So do you want a higher or low number? To make it
low
fair.
number.
No.
Fuck.
It bites you. You take 2 damage.
God damn it.
Okay.
I only have 7 health, you whore.
I'm gonna look at the barn and be like, just back the fuck up. It doesn't want to be your friend. It doesn't like us.
I like birds.
Okay, well, good for you. We're gonna let it go. If you love something, you set it free. So
yes, Mom.
We're gonna set it free. So I'm gonna unhinge all of them and just let them go.
Damn it.
You unhinge
so much invested for nothing.
Just to make sure I understand you correctly, you want to release the oil-covered, starved, and beaten birds that are trained to kill people.
Now, are they in cages or are they just like attached to like?
No, they are in like giant bird cages.
Is the guy dead that had his dick cut off?
Yes.
Damn near.
Well, no, he's just bleeding out from his dick.
Yeah, because no one healed his dick, so.
I'm not touching it.
And the amount of time that it took him to get bitten on the hand, he's bleeding out pretty fast.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take the 2 halves of the dead bird that I have.
Oh God.
Because I'm assuming they'd eat each other if they're that hungry.
One would assume.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna release one of the birds and throw one half out the tent for it to go eat it.
Yikes.
And we're gonna see how this goes.
Good God.
All right. Do you like highs or lows?
There's a lot of highs tonight, so we're gonna go high. Fuck!
You toss the meat outside as you unhinge. The bird slaps you across the face, does 6 damage, and it flies out the tent and begins picking up random civilians and flying off and crushing them in its talons.
Oh, well, at least it's free.
I tried to make it my friend, and you just let it go to kill people? Jeez, you're more brutal than me.
Gonna go ahead and make a note of this. Plus also, 1 wild, pissed off eagle to return later.
And minus 6 health to Esmeralda.
That's alright, I got enough help.
Fuck.
Well, then the other 2 that are still in the cage, I'm gonna take the cages with us.
They are like 30-foot cages.
Well,
these are giant eagles. You do not have a giant bag of holding.
Alright, well then I'll go pick up the other half of the bird, and the 2 birds that are left in there, I will give them each a half of the dead bird.
Okay.
And see what happens.
They devour it.
Okay.
My character's gonna go pray and get ready to rest.
Okay, that's fine.
What time is it in the game? What time? Is it like?
It's probably late afternoon, sun setting in the horizon.
So it's almost time to go sleepy?
Yes. Zach, if you need to go ahead and leave, you can. I'll
Yeah.
catch you up if they.
I'm gonna go to my plot 1A, far away from the bard.
Okay.
Well, now everybody's dead, so I can sleep wherever the fuck I want. So who's the idiot now?
I get the purple tent.
Okay.
I didn't pay any money, and I still get to sleep in whatever tent I want.
Oh yeah, by the way, where he was standing at the entrance, I'm assuming there's nobody there. I want to go see if there's money up there still.
Oh my gosh.
Well, all the money was being collected by a guard.
Okay, well, I'm assuming he was standing up there, and when shit hit the fan, he left.
You don't. I mean, you can go
She's
check.
got a point. She's got a point.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I'm about to say fuck the birds since they're not being very nice to me.
All right, we doing this next Saturday?
That'll be. Are you guys? Do you guys want to do it every week, or do you want to do it every other week?
This Saturday's not going to be good for me. I close at work, so I won't be able to get home until probably 11 or 11:30.
Okay.
Let's try for the 2 weeks then.
Yeah, we'll try for 2 weeks.
All right, cool. Bye, BBs.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, Zick.
All right, so you run to the front area, and you look around, and you note that the guard was just standing there with like a box, and all the money that he had was in a bag. And before the main festivities started, he took the money inside and closed the gate.
Okay.
Was the guard a mimic?
What? What? No.
Was the guard a mimic?
Why would the guard be a mimic?
Did I stutter?
A little. All
All right. Well, at this point, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep and just say screw it, and I'm gonna pop open my tent that I assume I get to keep now that everybody's gone.
Majority of the people are gone. There are still some people tending to their dead.
Well, I'm gonna keep my tent. I paid a gold piece for it, and then shit hit the fan. I'm taking this as my payment.
Okay.
So at least I got a 10 out of it.
Okay. Anything else?
I got hella free entertainment.
Oh, that's disgusting. All right, Ivar, do you need it? Is there anything you want to do?
No, sir.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and call it quits and wrap it up there with everyone taking their little nappy naps. And we will pick this up right where we left off.
So now do I hit the long rest button at the top of my page?
Yes, you can.
Reset what? 2 hit point up 1. 2 up 2 hit dice.
Bunch of lazy fucking bums.
Why?
All right, everybody who is watching the stream, I appreciate you guys coming by. Okay, I gotta do 2 dabs for the thick witch. Go dab. So I appreciate you guys coming out, watching, showing your support. We will be doing this. We will be doing this again in 2 weeks' time. If you enjoyed, feel free to follow and subscribe. And yeah, have a glorious night, peoples.